What's up, PewPewNationTV? Welcome to the live stream. Glad you guys can make it out here today. Just getting set up. I'm basically done. I'm just waiting on Jeff to get in the house. Who is here? Who is here? MH Caffey, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sherry, welcome. Luke, how's it going, man? Awesome. Would love it, love it, love it already. How's everybody doing? Hey, we're going to be doing some cool stuff, man. I got some nice announcements happening. Let me lower that a little bit there. Hey, you know who else is here today? Studio audience. Isn't that cool? They're here. I love it. Anyway, 5x5 roll, please. MH Caffey, thank you so much. 5x5, guys. Roll it for me if I'm coming in loud and clear and I'm looking somewhat decent. MH, looks and sounds good. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Sherry, thumbs up. I love it. Luke, 5x5. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Well, Jeff should be popping in here pretty soon. I sent him an invite, so he's probably trying to get the kids settled in because he does church, and so he should be in here in a little bit. So anyway, now that I got you guys, MH, man, holy cow, brother, thank you so much, man. You're amazing. Now that I got you, wow, I'm honored, really. Now that I got you guys in here, I'm just going to say this. Wait, Chele was gifted by MH. Wow, gifting MH. Woo! MH, you're the boss, bro. Seriously. Oh, my God. That's amazing. I was just turned on to this, too, by the way. But anyway, hey, major announcement happening, at least for me, to let everybody out there know. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the list here real quick. I went ahead for all of you channel subscribers and members, you know, the ones that pay the $1.99 a month, for PewPewNationTV Unchained.com, the website over there. I went ahead and I posted a copy of the PDF of Vatican Assassins. I put it up on a Google Share Drive, only accessible to members of the website. I've already had a few of you reply back and basically tell me that you did get the PDF. Thank you for doing that, by the way. Those of you that are here that have not gone to your email, I know a lot of us are guilty of never checking our emails, yours truly included, but now I don't have a choice. I literally have to look at least 4 different emails for work and here. But check your email, check your spam folders also as well, just in case the PDF link happened to land over there. I don't want you guys that signed up to miss out on this. I am going to try to get the ghost back in here in October sometime. He is very, very busy right now. I'm pretty sure I'll be talking to him soon. He will be back, and he will be co-hosting with me going over Vatican Assassins. If you guys happen to get the copy ready and you already started reading it and you have not made it through the first 50 pages, just drop me a line or a comment and let me know what's going on, because I'm telling you, man, the first 50 are tough as hell to swallow. Second thing I wanted to mention is, remember where we are at. We are on YouTube, okay? I am asking you as a favor, keep it clean. If you need to use certain language or certain speech to prevent us from getting hammered, please do so. I would greatly appreciate that. If we start diving down a deep rabbit hole and we really need to get really true, okay, I'll let you guys know and we'll just take this over and we'll go over to the website. Give me 5 minutes or so to go ahead and get set up, because it's like getting a foreign car started sometimes. I'll just leave it at that. And we can just pick it up and go over there. If not, if things here are cool, then we can just hang out and we can stay. All right. Another announcement, and I'm going to cover this one because this one is really the nice one, the good one, right? I mean, everybody here is just like really excited about it. It's just amazing. Studio audience is here today. It's Sunday, right? That's cool. Anyway. The third one is going to be, let me just go through here real quick. Sherry, Air Force vet. Nice. Thank you. KWG. What's up, my brother? What's going on, man? Dude, what the hell is going on in New Mexico, man? I've been getting chatter from over there about your governor. I'm not going to get into specifics here, obviously, but we all know what's happening. But dude, really? Consider moving. Why don't you come over to Georgia, bro? We can hook you up. um, let's say MH Caffey, thank you, man. I got mine. See, MH is here in the clutch. You know, he got his. He got his already. So if you guys want to get out there and PewPewNationTV Unchained.com, $1.99 a month. You have access to everything on the website. Go ahead and do it. You ain't got nothing to lose. And by the way, no contract, you know, no extended whatever glitches or hitches or witches or anything like that. Cancel at any time. It's all good. MH, he's like, I live in New Mexico and my governor is, yeah, I know, dude. I know. And it's you and it's it's KWG as well. And it's like you guys are basically neighbors. Okay, let's just leave it there because I'm starting to get a little flustered, if you will. Because I'm not cool with what's happening. But I can tell you this. You can very well expect this trend to follow. You can expect this trend to follow in other states. Hold on, that's coming. Because like I mentioned in some of the comments going back and forth on Discord, this is a virus. This is an infectious thing that's coming, right? And a lot of people, or a lot of states, I should say, that wear the same stripes are going to follow along with the same suit, and that's how things are going. My old home state of Cali was one that it pisses me off, man, because when I lived over there, man, I loved it. I'm not going to lie. It was fantastic. I was down in San Diego. San Diego was absolutely a beautiful city back then. Had a lot of fun, man. I really loved the car culture, you know, and everything about it. It was a different place long ago. Not what it is today. And I have a feeling that that is going to be ground zero, you know, for everything that's coming. I hope not. I hope it doesn't happen in any of the states that you guys live in, but that's something that I feel, in my opinion, is inevitable. I think it's going to happen. But anyway, going back to the chat here real quick. Yep. Virtually no one is planning on following her. BS, I get that. Sherry Air Force vet, probably here next. Yeah, that's another state, Sherry, where you live at. A long time ago, I had, and again, mind you, when things were different, I had a great time. I went and visited Colorado Springs, right? Can't even begin to tell you how beautiful that was. I actually considered moving there, believe it or not. I actually considered moving to Colorado Springs because back then at the time, everything was just right. Everything was perfect. And the wildlife out there and the scenery, I was just like, this is me. It's like, I gotta do this. But it didn't happen because of the fact that, you know, career paths and things happened and it changed and that got scrubbed. And I wound up here in the good old South, if you know what I mean. And nothing against it. I love it. I really, really do. Let's keep going here. What's up, KWG up north in Española? Okay. That's where I am. You're in Colorado Springs, Sherry. Okay, great, cool. I stayed here because the VA care was the best I've gotten. Yeah, listen, totally get it. I understand that. Hey, so I got a question since I'm here waiting on Jeff. Jeff, what do you guys think of this view over here? The side view, the side cam view. I call this the I don't know, the elite view, the bling view. I don't know. What do you guys think? You know, I got Cuba going on over here. One Nation Under God. My Go Live. The moon's up there, right? You know, the fake thing, the base. Anyway, and my purple light. I'm a huge fan of purple. Love purple. That's just one of my colors. Purple and black, the studio theme. Let's see. KWG podcast. Rio Rancho. Awesome. I love all the Spanish names. Sherry, the moons are sweet. Aren't they though, Sherry? Thank you so much for that. I love it. Those things are pretty cool. Anyway. Rio Rancho. New Mexico has a lot of Spanish names in there. Taylor Ranch. My brother lives in Rio Rancho. Okay, cool. Very good, guys. Well, again, welcome. You know what? Should I be rude and just send Jeff a text? Comment in the chat. Should I? Should I hit him up already? Tell him that you guys are all here and you're waiting? No? Sherry, yes, LOL. Everybody's okay. Everybody's coming back with yes, yes, and yes. All right, so let's do that. Let's go to the phone. Let's go to the phone. What can I tell him? He actually texted me yesterday and he says, good for 2 p.m. tomorrow. You want a link? And I'm like, all in. And here we are, 2:10. Where's Jeff? I don't know. Dagnar, what's happening, man? What's up, Dagnar? 5x5. Thank you. Appreciate that. Obi-Wan Kenobi voice. Oh, man, dude, you're something else. Thank you, man. Obi-Wan was actually a good dude. He really was. All right, Jeff. Hey, man, you good? I'll just send him that. I was going to be a little rude, but I keep remembering where I'm at. I'm over here on this side, on HushTube, so I'm going to be nice. I ask that everybody does the same thing too. Dagnar, question for you, man. Now that I got you here, because I tried emailing you, but I never got a reply, and you can just reply yes or no. Did you register or subscribe for the website for the access to the videos? Yes or no? You don't have to get into details if you don't want to, because I noticed the only thing I saw you there for was just a sign up and then you bailed. You can email me too if you want. If you don't want to go here or not, that's fine. That's cool. It's all good. I just miss you, man. Just being real. Anyway, guys, come on, man. It's Sunday afternoon. What are you guys doing? Hey, here's one thing. And I never did get to point number 3 on the announcement, did I? Bad on me. All right, so the third and final announcement, and I will probably email everybody out there. Dagnar, yes. Hey, you don't have to give me details, bro. Not here. I get it. I understand. No worries. No worries whatsoever, man. It's all good. I was just concerned, and that's all it is, because you know how technology is. When you need it to work, it doesn't, right? And there's always glitches. And God knows I've had a lot of glitches with my website. So no worries, man. All good. No worries. No big deal. Third announcement is I am going to be doing live streams, one on the website every Tuesday from 8:30 p.m. Eastern to 10 o'clock at night. Once a week. And then Sundays, I am going to be doing this YouTube live stream here, okay, at 2 p.m. That way Jeff can chime in if he wants to, because he's doing live with the kiddos, and I get that. But we're going to be doing it here on YouTube, okay? And I'm actually streaming right now over to my Facebook page over on Facebook at PewPewNationTV. I haven't done one over there lately, and there's some people over there that don't follow me here, so hello there, Facebook page people, if you're there. Hope you're enjoying this. So that's where it's going to. And like I said, if we need to dive deep into something, all right, something that we didn't cover on Tuesday, we're just going to shut this one down over here and bounce over to the website if we need to go down some massive rabbit holes. And I'm assuming that will probably happen at some time in the future. I don't think so today. Today, I just want to talk about prepping, and see what you guys are doing out there for events that are very big on the radar. that may come. We don't know. But anyway, just to stay real. And the other reason is because I can hang out here with you guys. I had some people come back and get back to me saying about, oh man, the live, it's too short. Wish it can go longer. I get it. On the website, it's different because I am bound to a storage and to a time allowance per month on how much I can have, and that's 10 hours right now. And in order for me to go unlimited on both ends, it is a substantial amount to do there. And as the channel grows, and as those resources become available, eventually we will get there, and then life will be fantastic. But right now, I'm going to take advantage of where I'm at currently with you folks, and I can stay here because time limits are no big deal. And today is one of those days where I have plenty of time, right? So in observance of 9/11 tomorrow, never forget, I just noticed that today was the 10th. I started to forget, and I kind of felt kind of bad. But anyway, here we are. Hit that like button for the algorithm. Thank you, MH. Thank you, MH. Jeff has not responded. He better not be having a freaking taco or burrito somewhere. I will be pissed. He's supposed to be here. Matter of fact, someone else is supposed to be here too. Hang on. Yes, sent invite. Did you get it? Hang on. I sent an invite. Hold on a second. He's responding. I sent an invite as well. Let me check. All right. Hold on a second, guys. I got to go over here to the stream. Jeff Davis, there he is. Okay, cool. I'm accepting his invite. You're backstage. Only the host can see you. Okay. All right. That's fine. Well, he's now going into his stream. So it is going to be necessary for me to pop one of these windows out. So let me go ahead and do that. There we go. That was easy. We'll see how this works, right? Isn't this cool? I can hear you. And there's no echo, bro. Guys, if you can hear Jeff, please roll a 5x5 in my chat box, please. Jeff, make some noise. There's Jeff. You are in the show. Julie Crocker in the house. We can't hear him. MH Caffey is telling me they cannot hear you. He's coming soon, it says. Terry Forshawn, can't hear him. Julie Crocker, no Jeff. I've done nothing wrong. Harbor says, Harbor, hey, what's up? Harbor can hear me 5x5. Thank you, Harbor. Yes, I did send you a text yesterday, by the way, actually it was on Discord. Sorry, my bad. It wasn't a text, but good. Glad you're here, Harbor. Thank you very much. I hear you fine, but I don't know about the folks in the chat. It's because yes, Yeah. That's the reason why. And I sent you an invite. So reply to my invite and see if you can jump in here. That'll be a good experiment. Ah, and there is Jeff. Hold on. Boom. Hello, Jeff. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Now we have the evil echo coming back from your end.
Yeah, because it's two open screens. That's very interesting. Let's see. I got me over here.
Harbor, we're not doing the website today. You can stay here on YouTube, on the YouTube channel to do your thing. So we're not going to the website today, unless the chat gets out of control and we have to bail and go over there because we are on HushTube. So we need to keep it clean.
See if I just mute Armando on this side.
Dagnar says, on Jeff's stream, I see both of you. Armando. Okay, thank you, Dagnar. Now he says, okay, both are here now. Can you guys hear Jeff through my studio or my chat box? I mean, he's invited in here, so you should be able to hear him, Jeff.
Yeah. I can hear me for sure.
Oh, God, audio sounds better. What'd you do?
Well, I've been experimenting, but it should be better. But I heard there was echo coming from stream. Do you guys hear echo, or is we good?
You're good, man. No echo. Julie Crocker now says no echo. Jeff, good now. No echo out. And remember, they put a feature in StreamYard here now, Jeff, where when you do a live stream and you invite guests, it tells you there's a little box down there that says that guests have an ability to stream to wherever they want to go to as well.
That is correct. Yeah, I saw that, which is amazing. My only thing with that is that I've been uploading all kinds of sound bites and things into the template, so none of that transfers when you piggyback off of someone else's stream.
Nice.
You get my drift. Like
Yep.
I got my new stinger. So we got to talk about the New Mexico thing. Thought we'd launch with the stinger.
That was bullshit right there. I'm telling you right now, man, dude, you caught me, man. I'm like, what? Oh my God, the audio just crashed. This is embarrassing.
Wow.
I got Donald Duck in here, man. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, let's see. Going to check my email now. Teeny like sound. Yeah, that's because Jeff is messing with the audio. Okay, he's messing. He's got sound bites and all kind of sound effects going on here now. So if he sounds weird, it's because he's weird. Leave him alone. It's all good. We're fine. I got no echo from here. I can hear him, see him. Everything is awesome, and the chat is going mad. How's that? I like that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I see from the New Mexico governor being.
Yep, I can do that. MH. I'm doing.
Yeah.
Boom. There you go. That's what's up now. Got it.
Now, guys,
side view.
If you enjoy the streams, please throw a like on there. Definitely appreciate that. But I'm glad that we got another Link Studio stream. We're trying to get this figured out. It's going to get better and better over time, but I'm pretty excited. I also got a new scene that I was going to show you that I'm pretty excited about.
Okay. You know what I'm going to do? Let me pop out my YouTube chat here so I can get rid of, I don't need to be looking at.
Oh yeah, I got the two here.
My statistics streams on here. So let me do that.
I see Ali Bandy gifted a membership. Thank you so much. You guys, just so you know, I'm pretty excited. We broke on the Freethinkers Rebellion. We finally broke 100 memberships. I couldn't believe it.
Hold on.
Shocked. We got, so I'm gonna plug while I'm setting up this this video. I'm just gonna plug the Rebellion here because I appreciate that.
Dude, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's really cool. I got it actually edited with all the new people, but that'll be on Monday in the daily show. But yeah, that's just really appreciate all the support, all the love. Um, Obviously, I don't know if I didn't tell you yet, Armando, but 4 of my 5 daily show videos are hit with ad sensitivity.
Of course they are.
Of
Of
course.
course they are.
I'm just
Why
like,
wouldn't
okay.
they be?
So
You
the
need to
channel
get a human.
members, the donos, all that is basically what the support is for those. And hopefully we can grow it up to get sponsors. And then I can just have like a few ad reads during the show. And that'll be kind of where that comes from. But I'm not going to change just going over the news as it is, so that I can appease Google. They can go to hell. So we will continue. We will march on with ad sensitivity. It is what it is.
Okay, hang on. I'm sending a message back to Harbor here.
Paris says, Jeff, what feed is Armando coming from? His Discord? He is.
No, I sent a message out there, guys. I am on my YouTube channel. I am streaming live to my YouTube channel, and I'm streaming live to my Facebook page.
Nice.
No Discord today. No Discord today, guys. Discord is only going to be used for Tuesday nights from 8:30 to 10 p.m. on the Unchained website. That's the only time that I'm going to be using Discord, which I did make an announcement earlier for those of you that weren't here at the beginning of the stream. I will be doing live streams on the website only on Tuesday nights from 8:30 to 10 p.m. Eastern. Sundays at 2 p.m. I am going to be streaming live with Jeff right here at 2 p.m. Eastern, but over to YouTube, the regular YouTube channel. And like I said, if we get into a subject or a conversation that is not
Kosher.
does not comply with standards, per the regular YouTube channel, I will kill it and we will go over to the website. Hopefully that won't happen. That's what Tuesdays are for. All right. So I ask everybody to please keep it clean, keep it, if you need to speak in another language that we all understand and you know what I mean, well, do so if you have to. But just be careful here because we don't want to get our hands smacked. We're just taking advantage of the chat situation to have everybody in here. But that's how that goes. If you guys copy that, let me know. Understood. That would be great.
I just pinned your stream as the top comment for my chat so people can pop over. Make sure you guys run over and at least throw a like and subscribe to Armando if you're not already.
Yeah,
You got
guys do the same for Jeff too, man.
Awesome
Because we're
ability.
and here's the other beautiful part too. I got plenty of time today. I mean, I can hang out today late, and this is what this is going to be good for too is weather. If the weather is bad or something like that, and we want to do like a music reaction video, something with Tom or anybody else for that matter, and it's like, oh, dude, I really don't want to go out there because it kind of sucks. We can do what we're doing right here, right now, where we're doing it because because now we're linked. So it's like me being there and him being here, and we have access to everybody. And guess what? Life is good.
Yeah,
Life
it is
really good.
It is really good, and we can set things up quickly. And we don't have, it doesn't have to be super long. Like I said, my daily show is a 1-hour show and people seem to like that quite a bit. And then they like our 4-hour streams. So it doesn't really have to be super long or super short, but we can just get to whatever we need to get to whenever we need to. And I did want your opinion specifically on this New Mexico situation with the governor, because I knew that would blow up all over your radar, Armando.
Yeah, no, go for it. Start it off because I've been having my ear to the grindstone, if you will. I've been throwing stuff back and forth with Liz Churchill over on Twitter and also Laura Logan because I do follow them. I do follow them both. Yeah, and I'm telling you, man, that girl's on fire. She's on fire.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm seeing stuff coming from the left that are crapping all over the New Mexico governor. So like Cat Turd shared, who, Cat Turd is amazing. David Hogg and Ted Lieu both came out against the New Mexico governor. Like, David Hogg said, I support gun safety, but there's no such thing as a state public health emergency exception to the U.S. Constitution. Like, that's the fist in the air, like, take all their guns away, David Hogg guy said that. I don't know if someone hacked his account, but him and Ted said a very similar thing.
Maybe. That could be a possibility. You never know. Look, as I mentioned earlier with folks over on the on the Discord, the thing is this: they will not be the first, they will not be the last that are going to challenge the Second Amendment. They're not. They're just going to try and see how far they can get away with stuff, right? You know, how far can I take it? Right? Because right now you've got people running in and out of, grocery stores, running in and out of retail stores, going amok, just shoplifting or grabbing whatever they want. There's no repercussions, right? There's no punishment. There's nothing. So don't you think that they're going to try to do that from a legal aspect also as well? Absolutely. In socialism, it's fair game on everything, man. It's just the way it is. We just do what we want when we want, except if you're like us, then no. And I was going to go somewhere with that, but I have to remember where I'm at. So I'll just leave it right there. Yeah. We're not allowed. We're not allowed for that. MH Caffey, thank you, my brother. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Let's read that. Let's see. Under the New Mexico Civil Rights Act signed into law by Governor Lujan Grissom, a person whose rights are violated may sue to recover the damages and obtain injunctive relief up to $2 million per person. I did see that coming around as a meme, essentially, but yeah, it's a bad move. Like, they stepped in it with this whole thing. It's insane.
Yeah, it's definitely bad. But I'm just saying, man, that's where this whole New Mexico thing is going. And here's the other thing: if you guys watch the interview on the mainstream, like I did, you had and it's all over Twitter now too, Jeff, and on and here on YouTube as well. There are videos out there where she is explaining, I guess, to her counsel or something like that, on what was her reasoning for invoking this 30-day ban on open and concealed carry for all citizens, right? Because apparently Albuquerque was having a huge spike. And if it's not Albuquerque, you guys that are from there, correct me, please. We're having a huge spike in crime, this huge crime wave. So her thing is, for the sake of public safety and to get a hold on this whole, gun issue, I'm just going to go ahead and put a 30-day ban on concealed and open carry for everybody. Well, okay, that's fine. I could understand that. But you know what? The sheriffs and all of the law enforcement leaders, they understood her point, but they were not on board with it. Like they were not in agreement with it, because their charter and their oath is to protect everyone in the public, not just certain people. Right. And they have to abide by the law. They have to abide constitutionally, because can you imagine if they don't? Their deputies out there are liable, and they're open for lawsuits left and right, for violating, people's rights. They can't do that. They have to stick to their mantra. They have to do, what they're supposed to do. Do you know what I mean? And so it's a fine line that they got to walk. And I get that. But clearly there is constitutional violations here. Now whether if something legal is going to happen, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a lawyer, so I can't tell you. Some of these are just based on my opinion. So,
and I see the Engaged Few threw up, gosh, a man could be forgiven for thinking the left has concluded that a presidential election cycle focused on gun rights could go badly for them, and marshal their media shills to act accordingly. Yes, definitely seems like somebody sent, like, they got the call, as people say, like, you need to say this, you need to do this, you need to step back on this thing. And it seems the left would not be, hey, we're overreaching Constitution. That doesn't sound like the far left activists at all.
Yeah, thank
So
you for
someone,
that. Harbor corrected me. It is Albuquerque for sure. MH Caffey, thank you, my friend. Again, thank you. And yes, look, he also removed qualified immunity in New Mexico, so every officer can be sued into oblivion. Like I said, they're liable for lawsuits. MH is spot on. He knows.
Right.
It's a fact, and it's sad. It's just, you know, it's just a blatantly sad. It really is on what's happening here. Now, go ahead, Jeff.
No, you're fine. Well, we're gonna play the actual clip of this governor so you can see what we're basing all this on.
Do it.
Check. Let's add. With audio this time. There we go.
Zanavar, no, check your end because I got 5x5 here from everybody. Jeff is coming in loud and clear, and I have my headphones turned up very, very high. Obviously, for personal reasons, I'm kind of hard of hearing. Number one, boom booms have a way of doing that to you, but anyway, it don't matter.
Rock and roll on gunfire.
Yeah. And so I don't know. Just check your settings really quick, but I'm good over here. It says Jeff is super loud, but Armando is kind of quiet.
All right, I'm putting this in. Let's go.
Yeah. But your point is valid.
You took an oath to the Constitution. Isn't it unconstitutional to say you cannot exercise your carry license?
With one exception, and that is if there's an emergency, and I've declared an emergency for a temporary amount of time, I can invoke additional powers. No constitutional right, in my view, including my oath, is intended to be absolute. There are restrictions on free speech. There are restrictions on my freedoms. In this emergency, this 11-year-old and all these parents who have lost all these children, they deserve my attention to have the debate about whether or not in an emergency we can create a safer environment. Because what about their constitutional rights? I took an oath to uphold those too. And if we ignore this growing problem without being bold, I've said to every other New Mexican, your rights are subrogated to theirs. And they are not, in my view.
Wait a minute, okay. You're talking about crimes. There are already laws against the crimes, so how are their rights?
I got it, but again, if I'm unsafe, who's standing up for that right? If this climate is so out of control, somebody should do something. I'm doing as much as I know to do.
Yep. No, you're not.
Yeah, that's enough of that. Okay, so that was just insane, dude. That's what we're dealing with. That level of just absolute insanity.
You want to react to that, and then I'll follow you, man. Go.
Yeah, I mean, I think the harsh reality is the left knows that these ideas are so unbelievably unpopular that they have to back down. They have to back off a little bit. Or they're going to lose everyone. Like the whole middle is pretty well gone at this point from the left side. And so in order to try and just make it seem a little bit more like they give a crap about freedom to keep that illusion up, they're going to have to do something. And I think this is the something, you know, I think that's what they're going to say. And here we go.
Zanabar, guys, just do me a favor. I have, who is that here?
Oh, you know what? They didn't see.
Zanabar, is saying that I'm coming in pretty low. Can everybody else out there, is my volume too low or is it good?
Armando, I have an idea.
Yeah.
I think that'll fix some things. Because did your stream see the video that we shared?
Yeah.
No, I mean yours. Hey guys in Armando's chat, did you see the video that I shared?
No, I saw it on yours, not on mine.
Right. We can link so that they could see the one, and then that might fix some of the audio issues if you want to try that.
Yeah, we can try it. I'm down for whatever. Let me get rid of this secondary screen. I'm not going to use my my Bling camera view anymore. There we go.
Here.
I'm back down to 2. I just lost the chat. Now I got to get the chat back.
Okay.
Where is me chat? Where did
Here's
me
what
chat go?
here's
There's
what
me
I'm
chat. Huh?
My proposal is that you close your screen and then click the stream this page to your page, if you get my drift. So that way we can have everything pushed into here.
You can't share that screen over to me since I'm already in there on your camera?
When I hit add to stage, then I go into these.
It's like me sending you an invite, right? But you're just sharing a screen over to me. You should be able to do that. Yeah, hold on. Add to stage. There we go. Got it now.
Let me see if, let me know if this sounds okay. We're just going to play the
Go.
last 12 seconds of this.
Message and not carry a gun in Albuquerque on the streets for 30 days?
No. But here's what I do think.
It's
a
good, bro.
pretty sounding message.
Sweet.
There
That's
you go.
actually kind of awesome, because then I can have it formatted how I want on my side, and then yours can be formatted how you want on your side.
Exactly. This is the beauty of, linking.
Right. Tiny bit.
All right. I'll go to that view.
Guys, okay. Like we're on the fly here, changing things up, but this is really cool. Now, things have gotten, and you can let me know. You can let me know if you guys like it. But there's this whole thing with the ADL. You know that, right, Armando? The ADL suing Elon over being anti-Semitic because he doesn't
You're
have.
talking about the what is that? The Anti-Defamation League?
Yes.
Yeah. I read that story.
Right. So it's really brutal. And I got a new song. This is Welcome to the Revolution by High Res and Jimmy Levy. High Res is he is a really awesome ex-liberal, pretty well-awoken rapper who happens to be Jewish. And he was actually censored and canceled by Germany for going over there because of his white supremacist views. It's like, so the Germans were canceling the Jewish guy.
How's that work?
Hey, you know what? It seems a little racist to me, but that's just how these people operate.
Let me know when you need me to add the stage.
All right. You could probably go ahead.
That way everybody can see it. Actually, that looks pretty legit.
That's very cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, because my screen, I have it set. This is what I want for editing. But then yours, It's like really easy to see during the stream. So like, it's kind of amazing that there's just two different. Totally
And I actually have the stream that I'm in over on you in your studio. Dude, I have it on my other TV.
Yeah.
Or my other screen. And you really need to take here.
What, are you going to take a picture of it?
No, I'm not. I'm going to do better than that. Ow.
Dang, the engaged few says, why does my like of the stream keep getting taken off? I'm on my third like now. I don't know what that's all about. That's weird.
I'm sending you a picture.
Okay.
It looks it's awesome. Boom, there you go.
Pending, waiting for it. But yeah, guys, this is going to be really cool. I've been, as Armando likes to say, Tony Starking it for the last like week and a half, because we had to update. Oh yeah, that looks great.
Doesn't that look amazing?
Yeah, it does.
It literally, you have the screen set up where it's like my background and your background are all one piece. And then we
Yes.
just have that screen up above. That's it.
Yeah. It's like we're next to each other, like when
So,
you're here. It's very cool.
I can't virtually extend my arm over there and like tap you on the shoulder. You know what I mean? Like do that.
Yeah, that way. No, that's good. I'm excited about it, and I like everything that we got going on through this. It's very cool.
I love it. I like it.
All right, so let's get into this song. I'm going to buy it, so make sure you check the description in the edited video for that to support High Res. He recently made the Trump the Don artist with the AI rap album, and that's going super crazy. He was all through the news, so I thought if maybe a few extra people might be interested in checking this out now because Rez has made his way back into the spotlight. But I heard this was a great song. I've not heard it. Have you heard this one, Armando?
I have not.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into it. Oh, okay. Hang on. So I like the no comply shirt, and then obviously just the line. But you saw where there's risk, there must be choice in the previous sign. That's true. Informed consent's a real thing, man.
That's right. That's right. I like that. Freedom, not force. Yeah. Well,
Right. So I think this is like a year or two old, but obviously
Really?
it's all coming. Yeah, I think so. Hang on. Let me look at that real quick. That's 1 year old.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
November of 21. Well, I mean, that's closer to 2 years old now, actually.
Yeah. That was basically tail end of 2020.
Right. All right.
Hey, Jeff.
Yes.
Jeff, I'm getting here in the chat that there is no audio from the video.
Let me see.
And that's on my chat, so let me check something here.
Stop the screen and add it back.
Yeah, make sure that you've got audio or share audio. Thanks for the heads up there, guys. Got it, Paramask, no audio from video. Armando, stand by.
Let me know if that's good now. You guys
All right,
hear my screen, right?
I see it on your screen. All right,
Okay.
let's try it now. Let's try it again. Guys, let me know in the chat.
Not comply with the institution's sick illusion. No, it won't be televised. Welcome to the revolution. We will not comply with the institution's sick illusion. No, it won't be televised. Welcome to the revolution.
The revolution won't be televised. Government been telling lies. If you're not with us, you better step aside. Witnessing a genocide. Everything is centralized. The food that we consume and they spraying it out with pesticides. Easily identified.
Dang, I love his rap bars.
Yeah.
Rez is really good and thorough. And yeah, I mean, he's like, they're lying. He went on that not televised and then telling lies and then the pesticides. So I like the rhyme scheme there, and it's all obviously like Orwell stuff. So it's really cool.
This is actually, I like what I like about, besides the bars, I like how he has that little reverb effect in his bars as well. And it's like, that sounds pretty cool.
That is really cool.
In a genocide, everything is centralized. The food that we consume and they spraying it out with pesticides. Easily identify the sheep and the snake, the real and the fake, giving us a reason to pray. I'ma make my own choices, a voice for the voiceless. They trying to destroy us, avoiding the poison. It's all.
Oh man, did you see that? They had the signs with talk about their prior injuries and children's injuries. That was something that was going on. Obviously, we can't get too far into it here. But RFK Jr. was saying that these ladies were coming up to him after his speeches and book signings and whatever else he had going on. And they all kept making cases for him about that scenario. And you guys can look into that. But that was interesting that he brought the visuals of that just here in this video.
My own choice is a voice for the voiceless. They trying to destroy us, avoiding the poison. It's all pointless if you don't have a purpose. If you read the verses, you'll know who we versing. Government can tell you what your worth is. Look deeper than the surface. They don't even want you researching or asking questions. We all being tested. Shut your mouth and comply, that's the message. Want you depressed on prescriptions that mess with your head. Got you stressing, suppressing expression.
Dude, talk about prescriptions that mess with your head. There's a lot of those medicines, the crazy pills. If you're not crazy, they make you crazy.
Oh yeah.
Like if they convince you to take them and they're not, there's just been a lot of issues with like the opioid epidemic and just all of these. What is it, like a third of things approved by the FDA or later recalled, something like that?
Absolutely.
It's like you don't know something's actually safe for a long time.
Well, it's not just that. You also have to take a look at the fact that where are the majority of our pharmaceuticals coming from?
China.
The majority of them are being imported.
Yeah.
So, and I'll let you fill in the blanks on that one, but that, I don't know, that just kind of creeps me out a little bit, but we'll deal with there. Hey, we're also dealing. Why is it that every time that we go live and we do this, Tom goes live too?
Well, he knows that we got like a bunch of people already riled up and online. So he's just like, oh, okay, well, it's a good time to piggyback off the lives. That's probably all it is.
Well, I hope he bothers to chime in. That would be pretty awesome.
That would be pretty awesome. We can add as a third screen.
That's right. Sure. Without a doubt. Tom, if you can hear us, come on in, bro.
Yeah. Join the party.
Best on prescriptions that mess with your head. Got you stressing, suppressing expression.
We will not comply with the institution's sick illusion. No, it won't be televised. Welcome to the revolution. We will not comply with the institution's sick illusion. No, it won't be televised.
We will not comply with the institution's sick illusion. That's pretty cool. That's a good bar. That's really nice.
This is, yeah. Speaking of that, and I'll wait for the song to finish, but you guys can just go ahead and hold on to what Jeff just said about that, because I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna pop in, and tell you something about the institution. Okay, just don't let me forget.
Okay. Your camera like buzzed itself.
Hang
I
on.
don't know what that's all about. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's the auto zoom feature. Sometimes it hiccups.
No worries.
Money, I would rather have my soul. They want power and control. That's their number one goal. All my friends turn to foes. Look how easily they fold. Even Nazis say they were doing what they told. Walking down this road all alone in the.
That's what I said. He's Jewish. And he's like, hey, even the Nazis said they were just doing what they were told. And that's what we hear all the time. Oh, well, I don't really agree with the policy. This doesn't make that much sense, but I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to, cause any conflict or confrontation. But it's just not a defense. Following orders is not a defense.
Absolutely not.
So in legal, it's not a legal defense, and it's not when you meet your maker, you don't get the I was following orders defense. I don't know, man. Harris says, I want that shirt. No sheep in my circle. Yeah, that is a pretty awesome shirt. I like that one.
Chat here. I want that. That is pretty cool.
Got to get it. Yeah, you got to get the shirt. It's a pretty cool one.
The cold control, but my soul never sold. I'm exposing the clones. God has chosen this role. All of those who oppose want me hopeless and broke, like I'm Noah on boats. I'm just trying to tell them all about the flood. I can feel it in my bones, I can feel it in my blood. Man, I came up out the mud, only God is my judge. I don't listen to these politicians, they the real thugs. Won't comply with the lies they...
So I don't want to listen to these politicians. They're the real thugs.
Okay.
You are damn right they are. They're the thugs.
I'm just, if that's not a green screen that they're running back there, I'm surprised they let them shoot this in front of, you know, the house in Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yeah, I agree. That is kind of surprising. Hey, what's up, Christy? Welcome to the stream. Simulcasting with Armando, because we're awesome like that.
Wait. There we are.
Lie with the lies, they disguise it as science. They want you compliant, the media's bias. These corporate giants are capitalizing on us by dividing, but I'll keep on fighting.
We will not comply with the institutions. Sick illusion, no, we won't be terrified. Welcome to the revolution. They're trying to dumb us down. Don't want us to make it sound. We gotta get out of now, cause it's a revolution. We will not comply.
I mean, I like it. I like pretty much every theme that they got in each of these verses so far. You know, it's the we will not comply, and then they drop in all the visual hints, all of the written signs. It's very kind of low budget amateur with the way that they're doing that, but it's like just being at the protests. And like you said, it looks like they're shooting it on site, so that's pretty cool that they went out there to actually throw this in.
I'm telling you, I am shocked that they were not. Well, I can see them over on this picture right here in the left-hand side over in the back that they are present.
Right.
And no surprise, but this, I'm telling you right now, they probably had to get massive permits and get huge permission to do this over there. I guarantee it.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see what the making of is for something like this. But I like it. And Jimmy Levy can sing. That guy, Jimmy Levy.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he's got a fantastic voice. So they partner pretty well.
We will not comply with the institutions. Sick illusion, no, we won't be terrified. Welcome to the revolution.
That was actually pretty cool.
Oh, and here's a pretty relevant quote. There is no justification for taking away individuals' freedom in the guise of public safety. Thomas Jefferson. Screw you, Governor, whatever your name is. The New Mexico governor. You guys want to throw the name in the chat? I don't remember, but.
No, whatever. I wouldn't even give her the time of day. But anyway, so I got two here. I'm just trying to see which one will correlate more with this one. Well, you know, that one has got too many words in it that I don't want to use. Not that they're bad. They're just, you know, boogeyman related. So I don't want to go there. So Laura Logan basically reposted something on X, which came from Wide Awake Media. And, this is basically coming from somebody that is justifying and actually a proponent of depopulation. Okay, his name is Dennis Meadows, a prominent member of the Club of Rome, hopes the necessary depopulation of the planet down to just 1 billion people. That's an 87.5% reduction from today's population, and he says it can occur in a civil way. In a civil way, all right?
Wow.
The planet can support something like 1 billion people, maybe 2 billion, depending on how much liberty and how much material consumption you want to have. If you want more liberty and more consumption, you have to have fewer people. Huh? But wouldn't that be less people to make the things that, never mind, I'll come back to that. And conversely, you can have more people. I mean, we could even have 8 or 9 billion probably if we have a very strong, ready for it, dictatorship.
Dude.
I'm telling you right now, this is the deal. Okay, this is the deal. This is the deal. So if you want more stuff and you want more prosperity and you want to live a better life and you want to have, more money in your pocket and stuff and toys or whatever it is, we need to have less people. Right? If you want to consume more, we need to have less people so that way things even out. That's their argument. But where are the people that are going to make the more massive consumption that I want to increase on? Well, they won't be there.
Right.
This is a system I used to live, right? Bill Gates coined that term in with Microsoft back, do more with less. You guys remember that? Do more with less? How? And don't tell me it's by working smarter. It's bullshit. Doesn't happen. Okay? I don't know, in my opinion, I don't think we've never had a population problem on the planet, and just in my opinion, since the beginning of history. People die, whether naturally, by natural disasters, war, disease, famine, whatever you want to call it. So everything balances itself out.
Right. Yeah, that is true.
It does. And if you want to have population control and you want to decrease population for the greater good of all, why don't you start with India and China? There's a thought.
I mean, if you're looking purely at just quantities, at the amount of people, then you can't dispute that fact that India and China would be in population density just insane. I mean, it's so high, it's ridiculous. But they get all butthurt about that kind of stuff.
Paramascar says, did you finish reading Vatican Assassins, Armando? No. Vatican's Assassins is almost just under 2,000 pages. And it took me a long time to recover just getting up to the first 50 pages. I am up to around 60 something, and that's where I got to keep it. I do a lot, and it's a lot to swallow. It's a lot to interpret. But we will get there. No worries. That's coming.
Now, I just I sent a note to Discord that we were on. So everybody, I have pinned in the top of the comment Armandos stream. So make sure you head on over to check him out. Links in the description.
I love that. That's awesome.
And you can, follow. We get him over here, so you got to show some love. Yeah, you see, I've been uploading stuff, man. I've been messing with this, so I can start editing while streaming. You know what I mean? We're gonna do it. It's gonna be crazy.
I told them studio audience is in here today.
Oh yeah, they're going down. It's going down for sure.
They got to have applause all the time.
Okay, now I had a bunch of people ask for your opinion of the new Samson song. Have you heard it?
I've heard some of Samson's old stuff. Like the one where he was battling the flies out in the middle of a field, talking about prices and how expensive stuff was, which I thought was an amazing video. There was obviously a fly problem, and it was very funny also as well. But if he's put anything out recently, no, I haven't, man. I've been living in my studio, man. I've been dealing with website issues. You know what I mean? It's like I'm kind of alone in my own box.
Okay. Well, on a different live, I did. I checked it out. But I haven't edited it yet, and I was wanting to get your opinion on it because everyone was like, "Dude, this one's pretty funny." It's called Samson's Price Hike.
Let me know when you're ready. I'll bring it up.
Okay, guys, Samson's price hike is, well, will you just read this if you want to throw it up on the screen, Armando?
Done.
It says, we're growing the economy from the middle out and bottom up, lowering costs for hardworking families and making smart investments in America. That's Bidenomics. Joe Biden.
I heard that this morning from Vietnam.
Dude, the Bidenomics thing is the most just, I mean, it's the definition of gaslighting to try and say that Biden's economy has been anything less than a complete failure and train wreck. So that's where we're at right now. But here is Samson giving us a little bit of, I mean, he's just saying what we're all feeling, and I'm sure Armando will appreciate this.
Let's roll.
I made a little money off of rap, but not enough to make me rich, yet I'm still backpacking. I made a little money off of rap, but not enough to make me rich, I'm in the same tax bracket. I made a little money off of rap, but not enough to make me rich, I mean it too. I just say that to say that I'm still down here in the real world, feeling everything with you, and I'm fucking pissed. I got a big...
So
This guy's good.
he's so animated, and every one of his videos, to me, it feels like he's writing an angry letter, except instead of writing the angry letter and not sending it, he writes the angry letter and then makes beats, and then let me stand in a field somewhere and just read the angry letter out to you. And it's funny. It's funny, and we all relate to it. And he said, he's like, yeah, I made some money off rap, but I'm not rich. And that makes sense, because there seems to be more reaction content to Samson than the views on his actual content in some cases. You know, there's some people where they get like 1 million or 2 million or 10 million views, and then you make a reaction video and no one shows up to watch it at all. But with Samson, he's got a relatively small channel, but everyone wants to see the reactions to Samson's new stuff. So it just seems like it's way more integrated into the reactor economy, if you will. But he's not making tons of money off that. He lets you monetize the reaction streams and stuff like that. So he's not like grifting. He's not, and he has not made it. That's what he's trying to tell you. He still relates to us, and it's very evident in the work.
There you go.
I just say that to say that I'm still down here in the real world, feeling everything with you, and I'm fucking pissed. I got a big bone to pick with all these motherfucking activists, all these rappers and actors and notable figures that act like they know how bad this shit is. I love being lectured and ridiculed about the fact that I don't have an electric vehicle, tweeting about climate change from your private plane while I pay an arm and leg to get some fuel. Thank God my car doesn't take premium. I'd have to get a second job just to break even. Then they cranked it up $3 and brought it down $2, and I'm supposed to be happy and act like I'm proud of you. And to add to injury, I got Kamala telling me I need to go electric and I have to act quick, and all it's...
Dude, you jacked it up 3, brought it down 2, and then I'm supposed to be proud of you. I thought that's exactly where that's Bidenomics right there.
Yeah, it is.
So it's so expensive, and just nobody's taking accountability for the fact that all this stuff happened. They're acting like it's just not even a thing.
I don't know. Then you have to look at the other fact also is this, and this has been something else in the news that's been a buzz too, is food, right? Everybody keeps, playing the whole fear card of, hey man, shortages are coming, shortages are coming.
Right.
Okay. But everybody understands that. I think everybody has an idea of that. My only concern that I have is, what about toilet paper, dude? Because last time that one was brutal.
That was bad. We're about to use the seashells.
And what? Okay, so all right. So in fairness, if we're gonna go to the seashell thing, please explain to me what the third one was for.
I honestly don't know. I mean, probably for the taint, the gooch. Moving on. We got him. We got him, guys. You know, for more notable moments like that, just make sure you like the stream. Okay. Gotta have it.
I'm always in for a surprise with this guy. Always. Always. Never mind. Go ahead.
And to add to injury, I got Kamala telling me I need to go electric and I have to act quick. And all it's gonna cost me is $50,000. Well, guess what? I don't have that, bitch. And even if I did, I would buy a big truck just to rub it in your face because I don't give a fuck. I would put a big smokestack on the top of it and blow black smoke every time I open throttle it. And it's not because I hate the climate, it's because I don't trust you or the things you wish me to do. I would cut the floor out of the bottom of my car and start running like the Flintstones before I listen to you.
We're pretty close to the Flintstone car. I mean, that's going to happen.
I have one of those.
Yeah.
It's called my work van.
Oh, man. Yeah. Dude.
No further comments.
Oh, independent talk. Hang on. We gotta
What happened?
feature this. I think we got an answer here. LMAO, the third seashell was to clean the other two. At least that's what I thought. There we go.
Really?
I mean, it makes sense because you kind of can scrape back and forth.
So how do you clean
need
the
that
third
extra
shell when
one?
it's full?
Well, I think it's supposed to stay empty and then you just use it to scrape.
No, I know that, but if you use the third seashell to clean the first two, what cleans the third shell?
Oh, well, at that point you gotta run to the sink. I mean, that just goes without saying.
So water still has value.
Well, yeah, we're still gonna need water.
Okay.
Hilariously, I
Just checking.
didn't know if I was actually going to be able to make this live because yesterday I got like brutally sick and basically was puking and shitting my brains out like the entire day and night. So I was just like, man, I know there's a lot of notable figures in history that died from dysentery, but it's 2023 and that's just not dignified. So I was really hoping I made it, but I'm glad to be here, guys.
You didn't go to El Rio by any chance, did you?
No, I did go to Los Rios a couple days ago, but that was unrelated. Totally unrelated.
Okay. All right.
Floor out of the bottom of my car and start running like the Flintstones before I listen to you. I hate when people tell me they would rather not talk about it because they don't like to get political. I cannot afford supply shortages and high mortgages. It's not politics.
What's up?
Check your noise echo cancellation for a moment because I'm starting to get some pretty bad feedback from the song. It's like brutally echoey.
I do have that. What about you guys in chat? Is it coming through with an echo or is it coming through clean for the song itself?
It's on my end, guys. So if the Samson's music video is coming in echoey, please let me know.
Okay, in your chat, we got sounds good to you. Okay, let's see from my chat. Armando is echoing. Interesting. Fine, clean here. Okay, well, that's good. All good. Jeff's, it was weird. Armando is cleaner. Interesting. Or was. Independent Talk says sounds good to me.
Okay, and guys,
Clean
over
for
here,
you.
Roberta says on Jeff's it was weird. Armando is cleaner. Okay. I got myself with an echo now too.
Yeah, I hear your echo.
That's weird.
Did you say that twice?
Second. Let me check my audio. Testing 1 2. Oh, bad.
That's a brutal echo.
Testing,
What happened?
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Now they're saying you're echoing in your
it'll
chat.
get better in just a moment. I have put a box in echo cancellation.
Mark says, so nice. He has to say it twice. There you go.
Testing. Okay. Testing.
That's pretty funny.
No, I have no idea. I don't know. Anyhow, it's not that bad. I can just keep going. It could be the internet too. God knows I've had a lot of issues with that here already as well, throttling especially. Samsung.
As a Chino, my logic center does not understand going full electric with both threats of blasts from the sun and EMP weapons. It's a dangerous move. Yeah, you got to have backups, man. You can't go all for one. I mean, it's almost like it's going for one that can be manipulated and destroyed the easiest. It doesn't make any sense at all.
All right, guys, I see that here. Echoing is now clear. So it should be okay. Should be good. I can't hear myself anymore 2 or 3 times over, so I think I'm okay.
Yeah, that got better. I don't know what you did, but it's definitely better.
I gave it the stink eye.
Okay, well, that's all you got to do sometimes.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Supply shortages and high mortgages, it's not politics, all this shit is literal. That's money draining out of your bank account to make it work. To the point that it breaks you down, it makes you hurt. Paying insane amounts, taking out of your savings. They promised that they were gonna save you. How? They made it worse. We should be a flourishing nation, not a country with soaring inflation. There's nothing more infuriating than the fact that nobody takes blame for this poor demonstration. Like, what? It just happened like that? Nothing to do with your administration. You blamed it on Putin and called it his price hike, but shit was going up way before the invasion. Now, how does that work?
Wow. Yeah, it was before the invasion, it was going up. And I saw Senator Hawley had let them know that, which I thought was really good. So he was just like, yeah, it went up 30% like across the board before that invasion ever happened. And that was just after signing all this legislation that was anti-fracking. And right now, I know they had like the United Arab Emirates and what was the other guys? The Russia. Yeah, Russia and the United Arab Emirates were cutting their supply, their excess supply of oil that they were sending to us. And then piggybacking that, Biden was canceling the Trump leases in Alaska, like at the same time. So we're getting double screwed here.
Yeah, but you know what's funny about that, Jeff?
Yeah.
Like I said, I was just to draw some contrast. I was looking at Trippy Steps over in Hanoi, right? You know, doing his whole G20 deal. And they cut over to some clips and he's sitting there shaking hands, you know, with the prince over in Saudi. Lots of smiles going back and forth and stuff like that. You know, they're just like doing you know, bro handshakes and stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, well, wait a minute. Weren't these the first ones that, you know, hopped on board with the whole BRICS thing and decided, you know, screw the American petrodollar. We're gonna go with the yuan. And here they are shaking it out. I'm like, so what's the deal?
I don't know, man. Between the BRICS thing, the oil leases thing, and then these guys hitting us on the excess production, like our cheapest gas was yesterday's, and it's not going to be better for a while, probably.
Yeah. All I know is, man, I started watching this documentary called Trafficked. And it's like a series. And they were talking about how the African countries are now, basically you have these sects of tribesmen that go out into the fields and they basically discover like, you know, crude oil pipelines that belong to like the major companies, and they're tapping into it and drilling like little holes in some of these pipelines where it just siphons out little by little and it just goes on the ground in an empty field. And then they recover that, they clean it up, they process it, they refine it, and then boop, they turn around and they resell it.
Wow.
Yeah, just so they can survive. That's how bad it is. So oil is still the new gold, and it's going to continue to be that way.
Yeah.
And there's, you know, and a lot of like Boko Haram and stuff like that. They're the ones that run everything over there, but they're basically just all, you know, it's the same rule of thumb: 3 for me, 1 for you, 4 for me, 2 for you, right? And that's just how it is. And these people are like, yeah, we've had it, we're done with that. than the Ukrainian parliament. The whole shoe throwing thing. That was pretty funny.
Oh, I got from Pegaz. By the way, I've ordered my Brave 2 CD. Have you guys? I did on stream actually during the Daily Show, which was kind of funny. I was just like, nope, this is news in my world.
Yep.
Went
Check
over
the
the
box.
shared that.
Boxes checked. Boxes checked. And then when digital on the 22nd, getting that too.
Okay. Can you still hear me on your stream right now?
Yeah. Yeah. You're good.
Okay. Because I just muted one of the tabs at the top of my screen because I just don't want any. If they lag, then there can be the echo with a lag. Two of them are running.
The echo just cleared up a lot.
Okay.
Get little bits and pieces, but it's good. Look, man, this is we'll get it down to a perfect science.
Yeah, we'll keep experimenting. But guys, every stream will get a little bit better until you guys are freaking out at how great they are. That's kind of the plan. That's the dream.
Before the invasion, now how does that work? Really, I'm baffled, sick of being treated like a stupid blind asshole. Next thing I know, I'm gonna turn on CNN and they'll be trying to tell everybody that Putin time traveled. Wouldn't put it past them, crooked little rats so easily inspired.
Yeah, I like he's just talking about the massive levels of gaslighting that are going on. Oh, okay. I'm hearing
that was me. That
your
was me,
side.
guys. Lost audio. That was me trying to get rid of echo. I just muted the speaker. That was me. No issues. We're good.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sorry about that.
You hear me now. Lost
Good
audio.
award, everybody. Yeah, sound is back, guys. Sound is back. We're good. That was me. I did that on purpose. Not to mess you guys up, but just to see if I can get rid of some echo.
Wound it back. I'll rewind it a little bit just so they can hear it.
It was only like for a few seconds.
Yeah.
There you go.
You still have the shit, you didn't really spend any of it. You just imagined it. All the cash that you wasted on behalf of this inflation didn't happen. It's just a figment of your imagination and it's all gone.
Wow.
One thing's for sure, man. This guy, every time that he does one of these videos, it's like no high-end production costs. No, I mean, the guy's out on the dirt road,
Right.
you know, doing this.
Yeah.
But the audio cleans up really, really nice. You know, the video cleans up really, really nice. And it just drives the point of, you know, I rap for a few bucks, but I don't have anything else, you know, and there you go.
Yeah, no, he's not rolling in the dough just because he had a couple of songs and they went semi-viral. They didn't go like crazy Oliver Anthony viral. You know what I mean? Like he didn't have that level of exposure. Samson has 167,000 subs right now. That is not that much for the kind of stuff that he puts on, but
Right.
he also is very spread out in what he posts. He has 28 videos on his entire account.
How many?
28.
That's it?
That's all. Literally.
I don't feel so bad.
Yeah. So
This will be when I put this up, this will be number 50. Hey.
there you go.
That's-
Yeah, you're
that's a-
knocking on twice Samson. There you go.
That's a milestone. All right, going back over to the chat. Let's see. Glenn.
Armando, do what I said. Go up to, because you have 2 StreamYards open, right? Mine and yours.
I have yours so I can see it, and I have mine.
Okay.
Well,
So can
yeah.
you just go to the top of the tab itself and then right click on mine and then mute it?
Okay, stand by.
And then, so it should right click and then mute tab.
Okay, I did it, but now I don't hear you talking.
You don't hear me at all?
Hang on. Unmute site. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. So you muted. This is mine, not yours, right?
Yeah, I went over to your site, like your tab, right?
Right.
The one that I'm invited in on, and I muted that, and your audio, I could not hear you at all.
That's weird. I went to your tab and muted it, and it got rid of some of the echo. So that helped. But
okay.
it still left us together. So that's weird. Well, why don't you do that one too then? Go to yours and mute that one and just see if everyone still hears you.
Stand by. Let me do it. Okay, muting now. Testing 1 2 1 2. Can everybody hear me?
I hear you great. But we're on here.
Can everybody hear me? I cannot hear Jeff any longer.
Oh, you lost me.
That. Stand by. I'm going to do yours.
I hear you.
Oh, you know what happens? Hang on.
What?
Hold on.
What's he doing?
Okay.
Barbara says she hears both of us there.
Guess what happens?
What happened?
If I go to my tab, my stream going out, right? And I mute that, it automatically mutes yours.
That's weird.
And if I unmute it, it unmutes both. So we'll have to investigate that a little. Or either that or we'll have to call Gage over at StreamYard and say, hey, man, what's up? You know, how can we do this?
Yeah.
But guess what? There's no echo now. So I'm still.
That's better.
Yeah, no, I'm still going with the fact that it could be latency.
Yeah. Definitely could be latency.
It could be latency also as well. But right now, it sounds perfect to me. It sounds really good. All right. Who else is in here today? Tom, everybody bailed and went over to see Tom, man. I'm kind of bummed, but I get it. I understand. We don't have Tom status yet.
That's okay. I mean, we're still rocking around. We got some people. I got 26 in on this one right now.
Where are you looking at for that?
Well, it's the top of my counter for the
next to live. Yeah, next to live, I have the eyeball.
Yeah.
Right. And I hover over that, and it says live viewers. And then it has the Facebook logo. It says PewPewNationTV 0. If I go over to the right one, which is a thumbs up, it's Facebook like. It's one like from a follower, not known here in these circles. But my streams are still going. So maybe you're picking up the numbers from over there. I don't know.
I will tell you this. I've streamed the day show on YouTube or on Facebook as well. And it is trash. Totally trash. So I've gotten, because I have like 600 followers on Facebook. It's not what I focus on, but I have like 600 and I'll get 3 views on the day show. Like they do not show it to my followers at all. So I just think that's just part of YouTube or Facebook being horrendous, fascist tube, you know, whatever.
I know, dude. I know. Hey, Roberto, what's up? Yeah. Christy Brown says, I'm going to tell Tom to stop streaming when you guys do. LOL, as if you would listen to me. Yeah, no, I get it.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah.
AB. Hello, I catch your live first time. Hey, welcome. Appreciate that. That's really cool. Yeah,
Mickey Gibson, I'm not going anywhere. Thank you, Mickey. Appreciate that.
Roberta says I deleted my Facebook because of this. Yeah,
that makes sense.
A lot of people did. A lot of people have gotten rid of them because it's just brutal.
Harbor in the Clutch promoting PewPewNationTV Unchained.com.
Yes,
if you're not in there yet, get in there, guys. Next live stream is going to be on Tuesday. Jeff D will be here. Jeff, will you be here? I'm speaking.
I should be able to sneak in.
All right, Jeff is going to sneak in. That's going to be fun. We'll be talking some more good stuff.
Yeah, I've committed to 3 days a week on the Daily Show, and honestly, we'll just see how well it pans out as far as viewership and people engaging and things like that. But so far, it's been really good. I've been excited about it, and honestly, I fill way more than the hour of just content to go over, so that's not a problem. And for months, I've had these channels that I just fill with stuff that I want to go over with everyone, and then I don't go over with it don't go over it with anyone. So it's just like, oh, I want to talk about that later, that later, and then I don't. So now I finally do.
I told everybody at the beginning before you hopped in here that all of the unchained.com website members, the ones that, you know, paid the subscription to have access to everything,
Right.
I put on a shared Google Drive. Okay, I got an Unchained Google Drive, whatever, email account, and I created a drive and I shared a directory in that drive that holds Vatican Assassins, the PDF. All right, like almost 2,000 pages worth of stuff.
Right.
And I shared that out to all of the subscribed members on the site. Harbor, she's got a link out there for those of you that can't do it right now, and I totally get it, and I'm not harping on you guys for that. That's fine. She can throw it out there or send you guys the link. I'm cool with that. I don't care, because this is something that is important and should be available for everybody to read. So if and when you can hop in and then join the forum or join the chat, and we're going to actually be breaking down Vatican Assassins with Jeff. I hope to have Ghost on, because hopefully sometime in October I can get him back on so we can start from the very, very beginning of Vatican Assassins, because that will talk to you a lot about religion, the Bible. It will talk a lot about, you know, the coming of, you know, the Vatican, the popes, how they basically rebranded and became the new Caesars, if you will, which is exactly what happened. And they just kept running the show. So it should be really, really interesting. I can't wait to dive into that. I'm around page 60 something. But anyway, I sent you, Jeff, an email with the link to that also as well. So I don't know if you've checked it, but I've asked everybody else, that's already a member on the site. If you have gotten the email, just hit me back up whenever you want. Doesn't have to be right away, and let me know, hey, Armando, I got it. And if you don't see anything, check your spam folder too. All right, to make sure that didn't go over in your spam folder, just check that and just send me back a whatchamacallit, just an email, and just say, or hit me up on Discord and say, hey, got it, thank you, whatever. That way I know and I can keep a running track to make sure everybody did get it.
Right. Yeah, no, I did see that it came in. I haven't checked it out yet, but
Okay, cool.
I did get it. So that's really, really cool. A ton of content to go through there, I'm sure. And like 90% of that is going to be Unchained worthy, I would say.
Oh, for sure. For sure. It is.
Now,
It gets, yeah, that's something that I will not cover or do here on this. There's no way. There's no way I do it here.
I had this new, you may have seen it, but somebody said we had to go over this together. So I got to check this out. Hang on for my video suggestions in Discord. I do look at them. Let's see, where was this one? Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't want to hijack it. Let me know when you're ready. I'll pop it up.
All right, go ahead.
Coming to ya. There we go.
So this is Latinos for Trump. Yes. Trump Latinos official video. And so I'd seen like little clips of this and I was like, wait a second, what is this? What is this? We got to check it out. So we got the official Mexican and Cuban response to Latinos for Trump. Let's see what we got here. If these guys are legit.
Sick of this. Something got to say. Want me to put on my mask and stuff, but they changed the rules. Poppy, come on, man. We don't wear the mask no more. What's going on with the mask?
Still have to wear it.
Let me call this boy G real quick, see what he up to.
Yo, Lou, what's up, man? They talking about, man, I'm about to quit this mess, bro. They tripping in there. All right, I'll be outside.
Littering. Do you know how many freaking masks have littered everywhere in the last few years? And they're bitching about straws.
And you know what he just did right there, where he just dropped that on the floor. Now imagine a little elementary school kid doing the same thing on a nasty bathroom floor in the school, then picks it up and puts it right back on his face.
Yeah,
And we talked about that last time.
I did.
So tell me again how safe these things are for kids.
It's just not, it's not safe. And we got all of the studies, man. We got the Sacramento study. We got the Cochrane study is the one that's just indisputable. It's like worldwide. I think it's like 276,000 participants in the study. Just show that it just doesn't work, man.
All right.
See, and there's an echo now. What? Hang on.
Could be
Maybe
late.
it's maybe there was a little buffering, so we got it.
It's buffering.
So
It's okay. It's latency. That's okay. Cool.
yeah.
Tripping in here. Alright, I'll be outside. My G, God, that's you, my boy. What up, my baby?
Trump sent it,
That
bro.
boy sent it.
Yeah. Fuck Joe Biden, man. I'm voting for Trump.
Fuck Joe Biden, yeah, I'm voting for Trump. Fuck Joe Biden, yeah, I'm voting for Trump.
Okay, I wasn't exactly ready for that intro. I mean,
Wow.
oh man. I mean, what the money and like where this okay. Said echo in the video when I talk is fine. What? I'm just hoping that there isn't a trashy echo in the edit when I'm editing. You got to see it. So, I'm putting this though. Stephanie, this is exactly correct. Masks are to keep food particles out of open cavities during surgery, not viruses. Yes, that is correct.
Remember the language.
Echoing
remember the
major
language, where
music
we're at.
sounds weird. Is this muted?
Get that, Jeff? Get that, Jeff?
That I got brutal echo.
No. Just remember the language and where we're at.
Yeah.
Voting for Trump, the whole hood's for Trump. Fuck Joe Biden, yeah, I'm voting for Trump. Blacks for Trump, Latinos for Trump. United we stand, and we standing with Trump.
Dear white people, will you take our vote? Why the Democrats always try to steal our hope?
I'd rather have a president with a mugshot than the president pedophile that we got.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and this one he apologizes for not voting for him the last time, but now he knows better. Now he knows better.
Yeah, that's true. We got a lot of that. Oh, Brave Wolf says, "What have I missed? Had a massive heart attack. Been in the hospital." Well, I hope you're feeling better. That's pretty crazy.
Wow. Yeah, man. Shit. Yeah, been there, done
Massive
that.
heart attack. That's
Been there, done that.
Yeah, Armando. Yeah. Christy and Dagnar are like, dang, that he went there.
Dear white people, will you take our vote? Why the Democrats always try to steal our hope?
I'd rather have a president with a mugshot than the president pedophile that we got. I'm sorry, Trump, I ain't vote for you last time. They was hating on you spreading lies last time. Made me relate when they hit you with the Rico. Now the whole hood screaming free Trumpito. Trump, how you get indicted before anybody on Epstein's list? Epstein's list. Jesus is my savior, Trump is my president. Saying that you racist, but I don't see no evidence. Fuck Joe.
Damn. Oh, okay. Let's go.
Yeah.
He's like, you relate. What do you say? You related to me when they hit you with the Rico?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm telling
Oh,
you.
Don Lindy says, New Mexico, there's a gun virus going on. Health mandate by the governor. Yeah.
What?
That's saying it's
Yeah,
like a
man.
health mandate that you can't use your guns. I love that it's like very obviously a border crisis, and then they're saying that the normal people need to be disarmed as a solution to that problem.
Wow.
Says the echo's
Right.
bad on yours now.
Echo is bad on your
Yeah.
end, on your live now. Okay. Hang on a
Um,
second. Yeah. All right.
Now, you know what? Armando.
Okay. Sorry. I tried resetting the mute and then unmute again in the tab up on top. Now I don't hear an echo. What is up with that?
Is it good for you guys? It said pretty bad echo with the song. Talking is fine.
I don't know if there's echo cancellation available wherever you're pulling the video for. And then are you getting this video from another tab that opens up the internet?
Well, this is just from my other screen. So
Okay.
I think the issue is that StreamYard is an internet-based platform. And so right now we're running 2 of them at the exact same time. So if there's any latency on either of them, it creates an echo. So
yeah.
probably need to consolidate it to one stream would be the easiest. And then we could both stream to our places, but I'm just saying one tab doing the stream.
Right. Last time that we did this, where we linked up studios, we didn't have this issue though.
Yeah, well, we didn't run 2 streams. That was the issue. So right now we have it running on two browsers.
Xanavar says song does not have echo for me. It's just kind of tinny.
Armando's good now. You're fine. Video has an echo.
Time for gangs, iron cartels, and meth heads. Okay, Don Lindy. Roberta says you two are fine. Video has echo. Stephen Winiger, Armando is good now. Okay. Yep. Julie Crocker says it's good now. Now the echo is back. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea.
Let me see if I play this, if you guys can hear it. Let me know if you can hear this.
Biden, I'm voting for Trump. Fuck Joe Biden, yeah, I'm voting for Trump. Voting for Trump, the whole hood's for Trump. Fuck Joe Biden, yeah, I'm voting for Trump. Blacks for Trump, Latinos for Trump. United we stand, and we standing with Trump.
Did you guys hear that? Was it good?
Yeah, that was clean and crisp with zero echo.
That is good. Video sounds great now. Okay, on your side, that's what you're hearing. Okay. In my chat, let me know. Did you guys hear that? Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. I figured it out. So I just had a double sound coming through. Because I have the main roadcaster that features that, and then I had the added screen with the additional. So it was just doubling up on itself.
Take notes, because the experiment's working.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. Yeah, you guys are in like base level. This is ground beta level of the whole operation we got going on. So
thank you, Christy. Christy says no echo on song or on me now. So
I fixed it on yours. I didn't fix it on mine. So now you guys on mine, you guys can listen to this and tell me if it fixed it here.
Savior, Trump is my president. Saying that you racist, but I don't see no evidence. Fuck Joe Biden, yeah, I'm voting for Trump. Fuck Joe Biden, yeah, I'm voting for Trump. Voting for Trump, the whole hood's for Trump. Fuck Joe Biden, yeah, I'm voting for Trump. Blacks for Trump, Latinos for Trump. United we stand, and we standing with Trump.
Dear white people, will you take our vote? Why the Democrats always try to steal our hope? They don't hit them with a RICO. They don't hit them with a RICO. We the Trump.
I love that auto tune. They done hit him with a RICO.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, now I'm getting perfect, much better, good. Okay, now sounds great. Okay, guys, like we said, it's work in progress, but we're doing a lot better now.
Param Scar says starting a movement with Jeff and Armando. Yes.
Yeah, the movement.
The Stark movement.
Go on here. Let's go.
Doing that.
We the Trump Latino.
Some Latino but Trump.
Still voting for you even if you you in a cell. You risked your life for the people, yeah. FJB, yeah, you used our race. You and your son got Ukraine paid. 2-step in the name of Trump. We gon' step for Uncle Trump. United we stand, with Trump we gon' ball. United we stand, with Biden we fall.
All my people need to wake up. The Democrat Party ain't doing nothing for us. They say Trump a racist, I don't see it. He free Kodak Weezy. He about to free Young Thug. Mr. President, I'ma vote for you even if you in a jail cell. I guess I'm MAGA. I guess I'm MAGA. I guess I'm MAGA.
Now, after seeing that, and I'm gonna tell you right now, these two guys, just because of my extended family, they have a lot of exposure within the culture. I'll just leave it there. If you think that message is not going to get around from them, especially after what took place here in Fulton County.
Oh yeah.
And that picture that you showed me where they just went underneath, I think it was a bridge, railroad crossing or something like that, where they put Trump's mugshot, they painted it on the wall.
Right. Yeah. It's got a proper mural.
Yeah. I am telling you that there is no way anybody can sit here and tell me that he is not going to gather all those votes.
No way. There's no way. And just to be real, any shenanigans that possibly would or could happen, the hood is going to be standing in the way of that. They're going to be like, no, bro. Like, nope.
It'll be Overtown and Liberty City down in Miami all over again.
Yeah.
Here.
Not seeing it.
But I don't see it either. Let's see. Let's go to the chat. Oh, sorry about that. I left that screen up here, guys. Boom. Back over here. Boop. There we go. What do we got? Harbor Armandos website. Come join us. Thank you, Harbor. Thank you. Thank you. Christy Brown. I love this song. Seriously considering sending it to my lib relatives.
Please do that. Please do that.
That's fun.
Patches. You said what I miss. Just got the notification. Man. Well, went through a few songs now. A bunch of news stuff. So just all over the place. Luckily, you are a member, guys.
Yeah, see,
these videos that I post with music reactions, they come down. It's members only. So the people who sign up as members of the channel, you can get full, unlimited, forever access to these videos. And then whichever of them I do with Armando, I know he has the streams over on his channel, so you can see his version from his channel. But yeah, you can definitely go back.
I saw a poll where Trump is way up there with black voters and after the mugshot. Yep, that is true.
Yeah.
That is very, very true.
Yeah, they are hurting from this. Very much hurting from this.
Ooh, Harbor, look at this coming in clutch.
What do we got?
I have some info. A friend is a lobbyist for the state of Georgia. He witnessed Raphael Warnock screaming at Fannie Willis in her office that these chargers better stick or we are beep.
Yeah.
She responded. Wow. Wow. That sounds a little desperate to me, doesn't it, Jeff?
That definitely sounds desperate. And it is desperate. They're in Hail Mary phase right now.
That is crazy. I'm still trolling through here. Don Lindy, I would build a truck to see my cousins in Alaska wash the boat dock in Alaska. We need to wake up somehow. Yeah. Ridiculous random cancellations. So just drives. I don't know. Buddy on long trips. Read the second half of it. What she responded with. Yeah, I'll look that up, Harbor. Thanks. KWG, what I would give to have access to an attack drone. Yeah, Christy's right. Christy's right. And this is a common thing for everybody across the board, guys. It just is. There is something else that I'm going to run by you guys right now. Dude, my X feed is blowing the hell up. Let me see here. Let's go here. All right, this is coming from a source over at Rumble. This is also coming from wideawakemedia.com, and partial this is coming from their own website. So again, my opinion only. I'm just regurgitating what I read here, which is I just called them out. And basically it states, the WEF is a fanatical political organization that uses fear and manipulation like the boogeyman hysteria, like the hoax of global warming, to really facilitate people thinking that somehow they're the saviors. But really, all you're doing is helping them accomplish their goal, which really is a global public-private fascist movement and fusion for big government, big tech, big money, to create a technocratic ruling elite, which conveniently is them. They want to create feudalism 2.0, in which we are serfs and they are the lords ruling over us. That's what they're aiming for. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely point on. And that you can find that in their website, what their Agenda 2030 is all about. And that's what covers that. Population agendas must be filled. How do you do that? Well, there's multiple ways. I can tell you one way they're doing it over in Africa, in the African countries. And this I know to be factual. It is true. This is out there everywhere and anybody can find it. All of the send food and send money to feed the children, the hunger charities and stuff like that for the African kids and stuff like. Come on, man. We've been sending millions and millions of dollars over to Africa to help feed the children for decades. Decades. They're still dying.
Yeah.
They're still hungry. They're still starving to death. So where's the money going to? I don't know. That's why you need to follow the money. It's very important. Okay. Kids are still dying. And then you have it on the other side of the coin, where the nutritional properties in the food are being decreased so massively. You know what happens? You're eating, you're putting stuff in your tummy, but you don't have the proper nutrients, so you're still starving to death. Well, how can that be? Your belly's full, and you're dying. How's that possible? You're not eating anything. Okay, you're eating ficus plants and rice fillers, sawdust. There you go.
Right.
Is what you're eating. So the nutritional properties have a lot to do with this. Okay, so just be aware of what you're buying, be aware of what you're consuming. And don't trust the labels. The labels don't mean shit, by the way.
I got something pulled up from Graham Allen. I've never heard this in my entire life. Joe Biden's press conference was ended and cut short by a staffer during a rambling moment. What is going on? You want to see this? We could throw it up.
Yeah. Throw it. Is this from Hanoi today? Because he had a massive word salad moment. Hang on.
I think so. I'll put it about halfway. Well,
that's Hanoi. I saw this. The flag. Yeah. Hold on. Unmute screen audio. Hold on. I'm trying to do that. I can't do it.
No, that's okay. My camera will supply the video audio, so that's fine. Sorry, you're good.
Okay. No, I can't hear it. No audio.
Do you have audio from me talking?
Yeah.
But no audio from Trippy Steps?
Nope, no audio from Trippy.
I wonder if it's different on YouTube. No sound. Oh, no sound from me either. What the hell? So on X, I have to add the sound. On YouTube, I have to mute the sound.
I'm looking at the speaker. I'm looking at the speaker that you're sharing in the screen, and the bars for the audio look very, very low.
Let me see. Okay.
There we go. I hear piano.
Are you bringing U.S. interests above the rights here in Vietnam?
I've raised it with every person I've met with.
Mr. President, are you worried about your son being indicted, Mr. President?
It wasn't confrontational at all. He came with very
Thank you, everybody. This ends the press conference. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, did you hear that? They're like, oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you. This ends the press conference. Is like, he's the president. Someone else is in charge? Because it doesn't sound like he's in charge.
His handlers. He's not in charge, man.
It's freaking crazy, dude.
He is not in charge. There's no way. So anyway, so he went through a massive word salad that he had on there. And it was embarrassing. I really tried to focus and tried to really engage on what it was that he was saying. And everything was like a complete circle, right? It was just a circle. It was like the movie, with the kids and Chevy Chase, look, kids, Parliament, Big Ben. And they just kept going, driving around in that circle, repeating the same thing over and over again. And then eventually he would segue over into climate change. And that's where he would hang out.
Right.
Every question they threw at him, it was 15 seconds of word salad right over to climate change. Every question, no matter what the topic was, that was the answer. It was like a broken record. It was a broken record. I mean, nothing came of this at all. Nothing. It was whatever it was.
Well,
but
headline from yesterday, the New York Times, why is Joe Biden so unpopular?
Gee, I don't know.
The most voted for person in the history of America. Why is he so unpopular?
We got rid of all this echo stuff now, guys. So we should be okay. Why is he so unpopular? I don't know. What do you guys think out there in the chat? Why do you think he's so unpopular? I mean, is that not the dumbest question I have ever asked? The reason why he's so unpopular is, I mean, just look at where we're at, right? In the meantime, you want to draw a contrast? Here's a good contrast for you. Who saw the Iowa State game? Anybody see that game? Lots of people saw that game, or at least highlights of the game. Somebody there, Orange Man, was flipping burgers at a sorority house. He was flipping the burgers.
Right. Personally.
He had a ton of cameras in his face. Okay. The cheers were insane. There were a few people there that actually, booed him. Okay. Because I did hear that in the very beginning, but eventually the applause and all of that got, overcame that. Jeff's got it. Here, let's play it. Let's hear it. Here we go.
I'll show you this. Not only flipping burgers, you got Biden falling upstairs, and then you got Trump doing this. I'm just saying, man, that's that doesn't seem to me like he's physically incompetent.
No, man, not at all.
You're able to make those throws. I mean, it's not like crazy. It's just he can flip a burger still. He can walk upstairs. He can throw a football a little bit.
No, and he's got conversation. He said in that little stream there, he goes, I guess young people like Trump too. I don't know.
It's true.
I don't know. I don't know. See, and well, I got to be really careful with what I say here. So, I got kind of spoiled on the other side. Anyway, all right. Anybody else got anything out there? Where are we? Oh my God, it's early. Holy shit. I better come up with some more shit to talk about. Let me see. What else is going on in our world that needs to be talked to? We already covered New Mexico. Unfortunately, we had to go there.
Okay. Well, we got I got a little video from the liberal hive mind. Have you heard of him before?
Yes.
So I was just going to play.
Pop it up. Hold on. All right, it's good.
And there, it was an escape from the leftist insanity. And I'm sure a lot of people did something similar, except maybe using the NFL as that outlet, getting more into football. You know, you wouldn't expect the NFL to go woke. But of course, that's exactly what happened. From the Washington Redskins renaming to the Washington Commanders, which
Was that your meme? Hello, Jeff.
Yeah. Are you hearing this?
No.
My chat, are you hearing this?
My chat, you guys can't hear this, correct?
Armando, Jeff, and Hive. That's everyone. Then no sound. No sound. No. Yes.
Lost
At
sound,
first,
lost sound, no sound. Everybody's replying. No video sound, no video sound.
Okay. Well, I got there was echo thing before, so now it's confusing. Okay, well, I'll mute my own mic and then play the sound. Maybe that'll help from my side. Just hit it over here.
I'm going to assume that you're aware of the Black National Anthem. Well, wokesters have been trying to force it into the world of sports. We've seen two requests, either replacing the real national anthem with the Black National Anthem, or playing the Black National Anthem before the actual national anthem ahead of games. Well, the Kansas City Chiefs tried to do exactly that. Watch, Kansas City Chief fans rain down boos after the NFL plays the Black National Anthem before the real national anthem. A bridge too far, the NFL has replaced the United States national anthem with a Black National Anthem. I might as well Bud Light them too, writes John Messick on Twitter.
And sing by the Kansas City Boys Choir and the Kansas City Girls Choir.
Every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound.
Goff is like, what the hell is that? He's like what is happening right now?
Yeah.
Well, did you just hear me talking?
Yeah, you said somebody was like, "What's going on?"
Okay.
Or you said, "What is going on?"
That is very interesting.
This is kind of weird because it's like honestly, yesterday afternoon is when I first heard of this. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah.
Going to
Yeah,
the
no,
chat,
this was
Christie Insanity. I've never heard of this before. What language is that even? Thank you, Xanavar. My sentiments exactly. I didn't know that either.
The point is that everyone just kind of crapped all over it, and they're totally over it. They got people booing in the stands, people leaving. People basically are just Bud Lighting, as he said, as a verb now. They're Bud Lighting everything that goes into the woke. And there's a new game that people were trying to ask me to play that's like Starfield, I think it is. I could be wrong there, but
I saw that commercial. Starfield, yes.
Okay. And so apparently when you first start it, it's like trying to get you to create a character and it went through like pronouns and has the person basically like an ambiguous gender where you can't tell if it's a guy or a girl. And so the gamer people are freaking out and just, they're like, no, like stop. Like we just want to play the damn game and enjoy our time in the fake world of whatever the game is. And you're pushing leftist bullshit into the front of the game. Like first and foremost, when you first start, it's like participate in woke gender ideology bullshit.
Was Big Mike a character?
Yeah, dude, that's funny. I don't know.
Unbelievable.
Independent talk. I was thinking of playing Starfield. Nope, I'll save my money. Yeah, kind of same boat here. Like I play games that are free and people are asking if I'm going to play that. It's like, I'm not going to spend money to be trying to make, you know, she, her, he, him, you know, wild. Just no. The answer's no. I'm good. I'll stick with Rocket League.
Yeah. I think I saw something. I don't know if I have it yet or not, but it was something about a patch on somebody's hat where their dog was going through those changes too. And he .shit.it all over the place. For the identity thing.
Wow.
He, she, it everywhere. He, she, it.
Now, did you hear the thing from Trump a couple days ago that America must have the #1 lowest cost energy and electricity on Earth?
How? What?
You got it. We're gonna play this because Trump is talking about the fact that we are a nation that has the resources that we should be super. It should be super affordable. Energy should be super affordable.
Energy should be free because we already have it.
If America is going to dominate the world in manufacturing once again, as it did when I was running things, you remember when they used to say you can't have manufacturing jobs in our country anymore? I said, really, why? And we created hundreds of thousands of them. But we must be the most affordable energy and electricity place anywhere on the planet. We have to have affordable energy. Right now, we have energy that's weak, substandard, and unaffordable. It's made by the wind. The windmills rust, they rot, they kill the birds. It's the most expensive energy there is. And we have other things that are also no good. It's called the Green New Deal. I call it the Green New Hoax. One of the reasons manufacturing jobs were flooding back into the United States when I was president was that we dramatically reduced energy costs. Sadly, crooked Joe Biden sacrificed this tremendous economic advantage on the altar of the Green New Deal, perhaps because he was bribed by communist China or because communist China knows all of the money that they've paid him. We have a Manchurian candidate. That's what he is. He's a Manchurian.
Damn. Okay. Well, he's completely right. If you can lower the energy costs, everything else follows. And we were able to get inflation down to like historic lows. It was like 1% with Trump. Everything was cheap because energy was so cheap. You can move stuff for cheap. And so everything stayed inexpensive. And now you can see the absolute opposite effect. It's like they say whatever, but their energy options are not efficient. They're not cost effective. And everyone's suffering at really the grocery store and the pump over it.
Yeah. Let me look for that comment here. Let me look for it. Yeah, Paramascar says they quieted Tesla. This is why we don't have free electricity. Well, the reason also that why we don't have what they call free energy is because simply you can't put a meter on it. You can't. It's free. So if you can't put a meter on it, that means they can't charge us for said energy. But they did take the tech, and they have the tech stored away. There have been people who have gone to jail or have disappeared, for building their own devices that tap into said free energy. The reality is that every single form of energy that we have today, has been obsolete for more than 100 years. We don't need it. We just don't. We don't need it anymore. There are alternatives out there, one of them being free energy that will replace everything on the planet, and everything can run off of it. Okay, but we can't have it, because if we did, that would be the end of their monopoly. That would be the end of, our enslavement. I'm just going to come out there and say it. And that's just the way it goes. So hence, this is why we are where we are, and this is why things are happening the way that they are happening, because the time has come for things to be rectified. Back to the chat. 0 point anti-gravity exists already. Yeah, we know that. Just keep it. Yep. Dun, 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 dun. Yep. Dirty money. Paramascar. Dirty money. Dirty money indeed. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Dirty money in the machine. I wish he would make a video of that. That would be amazing.
That's going to be my homework over the beginning of the week. It's checking out these.
Finally, bro, are you serious?
I opened them. Yeah, I opened them on stream with the when I bought the new album, because I was just like, oh yeah, obviously, if we got the new album for sale, the old albums are safe to listen to. But I've been busy. I haven't listened to them, but I opened them. So that's step one. And I showed people. I was just like, hey, check this out. I was like, I got my CD player, and it's brand new, but it's covered in dust because it's been so long since I got it.
You split the plastic open on the cardboard, but you have not physically extruded the CD player, the CDs to listen to it. Oh.
No, I just opened the packaging. So just one of those people, man. Like, people freak out. They're like, dude, what? It's all like a big test.
I'm telling you right now, if and when you do decide that you want to pop his CDs in your CD player there and listen to especially those two songs, I'm going to be getting a phone call.
Okay.
If we're allowed to react to those out on the
We're
internet,
not.
Especially if what
We're
he's gonna
not.
bring out
I
is
know
gonna
we're
be-
not.
Why?
We just can't. It's because it's on this. They are CD release only. So they're specifically and explicitly not cool for reaction content.
What about on my website?
I mean, it's your website. You can do what you want, but
I can do what I want. It's my precious. My precious.
Tom will be sending his
No, but I'm
lawyers
not.
out
I'm not
to
going to
you.
piss Tom off. No, I'm not doing that. It's okay.
His lawyers, which is who knows who his lawyers are.
I was only kidding, Lucy.
Yeah, Christy says I bought a CD player a few months ago just for Renegade. LOL. Yeah, I just bought that too for this. So it's pretty funny. Thatcher, I use my Xbox to play the albums. That's awesome. Independent, when Jeff listens to the song called The Machine, his mind will be blown. Yeah, that's The Machine is what Armando's been talking about for.
Yes, Independent. I agree 128, 60, 100%. That song is brutal. It is brutal.
Yeah. Says ask Tom or ACAL. They give permission sometimes. Okay, well. Is he still on? Hang on.
I'm here.
I'm going to see if Tom's still on.
Oh.
He's live. Be like, go into the live. Be like, hey. And I react to the machine on your website. Is he still live? Probably not.
Paris says probably not.
No, he's gone. That's okay. Well, I can reach out and see if that's a thing. I guess I can't listen until he responds.
Yeah, who knows? One of these days. That's cool. I mean, I'm telling you, the machine would, especially now in these current times, it would be like a hand in a glove. I am telling you, it's perfect.
Oh yeah,
Perfect. Perfect.
Totally
Perfect. It would, dude, I mean, you got an onion the size of Mount Rushmore there with that one. I'm telling you, you can peel back for days. But see, now when you get off the stream, you're gonna go listen to it, aren't you?
I probably not.
Come on,
tomorrow.
man. You gotta listen
Probably
to
tomorrow.
it.
I'll check
You
it
got
tomorrow.
to. You gotta listen to it.
Probably edit some videos first, so maybe I'll get to it Tuesday.
Manchurian candidate.
sure.
They know everything about him, and he's scared stiff. He won't do a thing. I take in hundreds of billions of dollars from China, and Joe Biden's afraid to even talk to him. Biden's war on American energy has sent prices soaring, and his latest actions will make it catastrophically worse. It's going to be bad at a level that we've never seen. This will be so bad. Under Biden's newly proposed power plant regulations, most natural gas and coal plants will be forced to shut down. By the way, they tried that in Germany, and now they're going back and building coal plants all over the place because they've destroyed Germany. They have no energy. So Germany now is building a coal plant every 2 weeks. And China is building a coal plant every week, every single week. They're putting up a new coal plant.
Is that real? Is that real? New coal plant every week and then every 2 weeks in Germany? I believe Germany, because they did legitimately like destroy Germany's energy.
I've heard that over in China that is, I'm going to go with more 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, they're opening up a new one. I don't know about every week because their economy is in the toilet. Believe it or not, if you can actually believe that, it really is. Their economy is in the toilet. And they're focusing a lot of their efforts, especially with energy, towards other projects that they're working on. That's why we need more power, Captain. Star Trek fans will get that one.
And we're playing games with the wind. This is terrible what's happening to our country. There is nothing to replace our energy at this time, not even close. It's very expensive and it's very weak. It doesn't have the power to power up those big plants that you see. At the same time as Biden is shutting down existing power plants, he also wants to force hundreds of millions of Americans into ultra expensive electric vehicles. They cost twice as much as what you have. And what you have is better, and it goes a lot longer. And it's a lot easier to fill up. And we have liquid gold under our feet at a level that no other country has. But they'll strain the grid to the breaking point. It already is at a breaking point. If you look at California, it's got brownouts and blackouts every single day. People can't turn on their air conditioners. And it'll drive electricity prices into the stratosphere. If Biden's policies go forward, our electricity costs will be the highest on earth. They're already very close with shortages, blackouts, and crippling inflation.
We have had the brownouts. I've heard people talking about having electricity just go off intermittently because they can't handle the load, and adding electric vehicles is not helping that.
Armandos said that was coming a long time ago. And you're going to have it 3 to 4 times a day. 3 to 4 times a day.
U.S. manufacturing will be dead, absolutely dead, and China will be laughing all the way to the bank. They will end up controlling the world. My plan is the exact opposite. As president, I will set a national goal of ensuring that America has the #1 lowest cost of energy of any industrial country anywhere on earth. I want to be #1. We were energy independent just 3 years ago, and now we're begging Venezuela for their oil, and yet we have many times more than any other country. There's no country, Saudi Arabia, Russia, nobody, no country has what we have. We will develop the liquid gold that is right under our feet, including American oil and natural gas, and we will also embrace nuclear, clean coal, hydropower, which is fantastic, and every other form of affordable energy to get it done. We will not only match China, we will be cheaper than China by a lot, and more energy will mean lower inflation, and it'll mean more jobs. I will cancel Biden's ruinous power plant rule, terminate his electric vehicle mandate. If you want to buy an electric car, that's fine, but you're going to be able to buy every other form of car also. And unleash domestic energy production like never before. But just think of it, energy independence 3 years ago, energy dominance was going to follow very shortly. We're going to pay off our debt. We're going to lower taxes for everybody. And they ended that, immediately ended it. First day, they ended it. I will fully modernize the electric grid to prepare it for the next 100 years, implement rapid approvals for energy projects, and greenlight the construction of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of brand new, beautiful power plants that actually work. This will pave the way for an enormous growth in American wealth. In the future, every manufacturing plant, every data center, every semiconductor facility and assembly line will want to be built in America. They're all going to want to be in America. So we're going to have the lowest cost of energy. It's a big factor. This will be the place where the cost of energy is lower than any place else on earth, where the economy is stronger than any place else on earth, and where the workers are the best, brightest, and most talented anywhere in the world. I want to thank you very much. We cannot let this man who is diminished mentally and physically, but much worse mentally, we cannot let him tell us what to do with our country. He has no clue. He can't put two sentences together. We have to make America great again, and we can't do it with a man who's severely diminished. Thank you very much.
Why doesn't he tell us how he really feels, you know?
Yeah. You know
That
what
was
my thought
brutal.
process is?
What? What do you
My
got?
thought process is that, and again, it's just my opinion. He will tap into free energy when he gets back in.
Okay, so we're going rabbit hole on that. As you think
Just-
he's going to
just-
go
just
into
for
the
us. Just
Okay.
for us.
Okay.
Just for us. Until he can get that grid up where it needs to be, because it needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of help. You know, and at that point, maybe teeter-totter back and forth. I don't know.
That'd be very interesting to see, but
Yeah, it would.
it will definitely be, regardless, a way better situation for energy, and we all need it. Like, we definitely need that.
But the thing right now is, and again, I need to choose my words here. I'm just trying. I know where I'm at, and I know where some of you out there are at, but there has to be some sort of general consensus of how much more are we going to sit here and wait? How much more are we going to sit here and take? And how much longer before we've had enough? And it's like, I can't do this. You know what? I saw, and here's where I'm going with this. We already know about the retail stores getting, you know, these mob runs that go in and they take everything and they just roll out. You know, jewelry stores. We've seen the videos. Everybody's seen those videos, all of that, you know, and nothing happens. I saw one today where I'm like, it's just going to be one of those same things again. But no, this one was different. This one, I basically just went, oh crap, because it never dawned on me. This is the only one I've seen. I'm pretty sure there's more like them out there, but I have not seen them. So I see this lady come out of a grocery store today with her buggy going to her car.
Okay.
And this buggy, Jeff, is full of nothing but chicken, beef, ground beef, anything that comes out of the chicken, pork, and beef area in their store. That's all she had in this thing, nothing else. She basically had a buggy full of protein. Think about that one. God knows how many kids she's got at home that are probably hungry along with her, right? I'm just saying, this was my approach, because she had this look on her face that was like, I am in freaking desperate mode here, and I'm not proud of what I'm doing, but get the hell away from me. or I will take you down, because there was an employee there trying to wrestle the cart away from her while she's on her phone, of course, filming everything. She didn't care. She just dumped all the stuff in her trunk, pushed the buggy away, slammed the trunk, and she left. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. And that's where I see this coming. All right. People are going to say, I'm not going to go hungry. My kids are not going to go hungry because I have no control over my situation.
Right.
I either I lost my job, I got fired, or I quit because of improper treatment. Whatever the case may be, I don't know what her case was. All I know is that it wasn't a Gucci bag. It wasn't a pair of, Nikes or a pair of Adidas sneakers. It wasn't, a Fendi coat or a bag. It was food. You get it? It was food.
Right.
Is that where we're headed? Is that where we're going? I mean, I don't know. Well, you guys respond back in the chat here and just let me know, because and I hear all the pundits out there talking about it, all your big head Twitter people or X people, and everybody else out there, the Gateway pundit, all these guys chiming in. Oh, the food shortages are coming. Go to My Patriot Supply. Buy some food now. Get your water. Which is something I was going to dive into, was the whole preparational thing, right? And talk to you guys about prepping and see where you guys are at, what your thoughts are, how you feel about it. If you need any help getting something or just opinion. But the fact of the matter remains, people are freaking hungry. People are hungry. I'm telling you. Okay. And we got veterans. Okay. We got regular homeless folks that are out there, Americans for the most part, right? That basically have been moved around and have been displaced. And we're making room in hotel rooms in your bigger cities to let the illegals in. They're getting paid more money and they're given more stuff than our own that are in real dire need. What the hell are we doing? Because this is where we're going. I'm sorry. This is where we're going. This is the game plan. This is the play. This is what I see. And again, based on experience, based on personal experience. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to do shit. But when you go hungry and the human condition kicks in, you turn into something completely different. There's another person that comes out, and you virtually have 0 F's to give. You are now in savage survival mode. Is that what we're being pushed into? Because I'm sorry, man. Last time I went to the store, I walked out with 4 bags and it was $200.
Right. Yeah.
That's my point.
There's a human, you talk about the human condition. One of the elements of the human condition is absolutely being angry and jealous of unfairness. And so we're seeing these places where you can quite literally steal $999 worth of whatever and not be prosecuted. And so people are just walking in, filling their bags, like you said, with Gucci bags and coats and Jordans and whatever, and then walking out, no problem. And then you got mom over there who's like, can't make ends meet, starving. And she's like, well, if they can go in and steal iPods and tablets and sneakers, then I can get some ground beef and a couple of chickens, because the unfairness is starting to get to people. That they're like, these people who are acting like savage animals are able to make it, and then me, who's trying to do everything right, is getting screwed over again and again and again. And they're over it. They're done.
It's not really just that either. Think about it. If you're retired veteran, retired whatever, okay, or you're just basically on a fixed income. Okay, let's just say that you're one of these people. Let's just throw a number out there. Let's just say you net, okay, after theft, you net $45,000 a year.
Sure.
Okay, and you're a single mom, single dad. You're responsible for, let's say, 3.2 kids, right?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Because I'm sorry, it's not just $200 and you're good for the month. No. It's $200 a week.
Yeah.
That you got to replenish the next week, the week after that, and then week 4. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8. That's $800 if you can make it on $200 a week. Okay, that's $800 a month. Okay, go with me on numbers, the math. All right. That's not counting fuel for your vehicle to get to and from work. Let that one sink in, depending on what you drive. That's not counting insurance, rent, mortgage, utility bills. And I'm sorry, utilities have gone up. My utility bill came in for the month of August, and I about pinched a loaf on my couch when I saw it.
I believe you.
I'm not kidding. I was like, what happened? I'm like, oh my God. And I'm a stickler for turning everything off if it's not being used. That's just me. Okay. So everything is going up. So what happens is that you get to the point where everything exceeds now that $45,000 a year that you net. Okay. And now you're just trying to figure out, how am I going to get by or get through next week on the gas that I can afford that's left over to put in my truck to do my daily thing, drop the kids off at school, pick them up from school. If buses are not available, or, go to and from work, especially if you're like me and you got to drive around from place to place all the time. But now I'm going to be using the Fred Flintstone mobile. Cause I'm not using my truck. I'm just like, the truck. No, sorry, not happening. That's staying parked. And that's how I'm going to do it, because no, I can't. Right. I lose mileage expense. I lose mileage expense if I don't use my truck. But guess what? The cost for maintenance and the cost for fuel exceeds what I was going to get on mileage expense anyway. So what's the point? All right. So I'll use theirs instead. How long is my question to everybody here? How long before people go, I can't do this anymore? And then human condition kicks in and they fall into that, screw this. I'm going to the Piggly Wiggly down the street. I'm getting myself a buggy. I'm loading up and I'm walking out. Try and stop me. Well, that may be one person, but what happens when it becomes 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people, 6 people? What happens when it becomes a mob? And now you have mobs going into food stores instead of hitting the Fendi or the Gucci stores, right? What happens when that happens? What are we going to do? Are we going to put, food now behind locked, plexiglass enclosures, and you got to ask permission to get out of, a thing of bologna?
Right. Yeah.
Is it going to come to that? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Case in point, does everybody want a resolution? Yeah, everybody wants a resolution. I'd love to have a resolution too, to fix the problem. And here's the problem. The problem is, it's taken too damn long for something to happen. Everybody's been waiting. I talk about it. Jeff talks about it. Everybody talks about it, that something's coming, that things are going to happen. And everybody's like, I just want it to get here. And let's just get it over with, because we're done. We're freaking done. Right?
Yeah.
We went through 4 years of amazement. And in a matter of 90 days, they completely fucked this country. Completely. And now to unfornicate it, okay, it's going to take at least 8 because of the damage that was done. Maybe to break even, get neutral, and then we're going to go from there. 45 seems to think different. He can get stuff done in 30 days or less. And you know what? I believe him. He did it before. Every promise that he ever made during his campaign, he kept. He checked that box.
Yeah.
Only politician I've ever seen that made a promise and kept it. And everything he said that he was going to do, he did it. Everybody was making money. I don't care where you came from, what you look like, what your situation was. Everybody improved literally overnight, and we're making money. Everybody. Gas was cheap. Pew-pews were cheap. So was ammo. I was a happy camper. Okay. And now all of a sudden, in a matter of, 60 to 90 days, it's like, everybody's like, oh, WTF. What happened? Well, when you drink the Kool-Aid and you start buying into socialistic tendencies and ideas and stuff like that, this is what you end up with. And it gets progressively worse. Anyhow, I don't know. You guys freaking, if you think I'm off point here, just let me know. But it's nuts.
This is what happens when a mom or dad goes to get food. Oh, hang on. What happens when a mom or dad goes to get food and lose their life and leave children behind? Yeah, then that's crazy.
That's what I'm talking about. See, like Christy Brown says, I feel you. On the bills, going to local church tomorrow for assistance with my electric. I'm telling you, the utilities have gotten absolutely nuts. It's just crazy. Owner caught wildlife service pulling cameras on his land. Wow. It's already here, Mom. I personally think it's already beginning. I agree, Harbor. I know. I agree. I'm telling you. Harbor, no snakes unless poisonous. Yeah. If I remember correctly, you are in Northwest Alabama. I'm just trolling through the chat here, guys. Just going through here to see if anybody's got any questions. Just going back on your comments. West considered. Nope. Yeah, Buzzacino. Dude, I am right there, man. He says maybe that's the point. Maybe the war is already happening, which it is. And it's a psychological war, and it's psychological warfare, boiling frog styly. Yeah. Well, like I mentioned before, General Mike Flynn's book. Okay, fifth generational warfare. I'm telling you, he spells it out right there. It's a little thin book like this. Go to generalflynnstore.com and you can pick yourself up a copy. They're inexpensive. If you want to get a very clear picture on exactly the type of war that we're in and the war that we're fighting right now, he spells it out. He spells it out every single way. And it's not your typical Hollywood style conventional war. It is not. A lot of it is up here. It's all up here. See who else. Yeah, I'm just waiting now because I don't know about you guys. Have you been to the store lately? And have you seen how we went from the ornaments that are out there now? You know, right? October not October, it's not even here yet, but I mean, it was like just before the end of August. Halloween stuff is going up because summer ended early this year. Don't know why.
Yeah, what's that all about?
It just ended early, right? And we're jumping into Halloween. And now, you know, we go from Halloween straight to Christmas. Did we miss a month or a tradition?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Thanksgiving issue.
Oh, yeah.
Every year.
Yeah, the atrocity that was committed towards the Indians and the indigenous people. Yeah. Let's see here. Mentions, okay. I'm not going to repeat some of this stuff here because we're starting to get into uncharted waters and we're on YouTube, so we need to be safe here, guys. If not, we're going to have to go over to the website. Just be aware of that. Thank you. Jeff, you want to jump in here?
Yeah, I actually had a new artist. He's not new, but he made I think it was like the Let's Go Brandon, one of those songs back in the day when that very first started.
Yeah.
And so he got away from political stuff for a while. And he had said, yeah, this is like my last ever political song. And then now he's got his new song, Free Trump, and he changed his profile picture to the mugshot. And yeah, I was just like, okay, we'll have to check this out. But I got a new from Loza Alexander. I know he did the Let's Go Brandon song, like when that first happened.
Getting ready to bring it up. Just let me know when.
All right, go ahead.
There it is.
Holding the mugshot. Let's see.
Free Trump, stickers on my ride, screaming free Trump when the gang outside, screaming free Trump every time I drive, yelling free Trump till the day we die, putting free Trump stickers on my ride, screaming free Trump when the gang outside, screaming free Trump every time I drive, yelling free Trump till the day we die, free Trump.
Okay. Heavy auto tune and obviously it's a very repetitive song so far. So I guess we haven't gotten into the warm up of the bars, but it's starting slow. That's all I'm saying.
It's
on the
getting ready
critique.
to drop, I think.
Yeah, I think the drop's coming. Now someone said here, Loza also has a cancer of some kind. I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
Definitely hoping. Oh, Victoria says Lowe's is battling leukemia right now too, but he's banging out songs and videos. Wow, that's intense, man.
That's brutal. See, yeah.
Well, yeah. Good luck to you, man. That's a big deal. So definitely hoping you get through that.
Yelling free Trump to the day we die. Free Trump.
People really think the war is with Trump, but the war is with us. Needles and cuffs, no freedom of speech, the people are stuck. Strong delusion, everybody's stupid and they running amok. Demonic and tough, the Democratic got us all up in cuffs. Them Ricos fake, them charges fake, that case ain't real. These people, Satan, please don't say it's fake for real. That's real. No matter the side, you gotta decide the side you want. God is coming, no time to fumble a ball, and Biden's not enough.
Damn. He's got Biden falling asleep, dude. That's awesome. That is super awesome. But yeah, he's right. Whole thing.
You gotta decide the side you want. God is coming, no time to fumble a ball, and Biden's not enough. Now he's on fire, Biden only gave him $700. That ain't even rent, that's barely food. You people are wildin'. For real.
That's a good point. Like, who even has less than $700 for 1 month of rent? And that's what they
just
gave.
Making about the money. There you
right.
go.
And then that's what they're trying to give over to the Maui victims. It's like, dude, there's no freaking way.
Evil inside, I see it whenever they smile. These demons gon' see when we rise. Trump is innocent, they are their enemies. Never comply. Never surrender, we'll never give in, cause we are the children of God. 2024 Trump time, and we back for a limited time. They can lock him up, still voting for him. Everybody know it's time. He's scared of Trump, cause he's the only one that can save the states from the Mars.
All right, I don't know if you've seen a theme with this, but there's a bunch of people that keep saying what I said. I had the 10 reasons I'm voting for Trump, even if he's in prison. And that's what these people keep saying in all these songs. I don't care if he's in a cell. I'm still voting for him, period.
Because they know that constitutionally he could be sitting inside a prison cell and he could still be president of the U.S.
And better than any other option. Not even debatable.
Just saying.
He's scared of Trump, cause he's the only one that can save the states from the Mars. And I know you wouldn't mind, cause Biden got us in a bind. You cannot deny it, ain't nobody lying. The WHO and the UN, New World Order, look up at the signs. The children of God is coming and running, what a time to be alive. The judges and the jury, Fannie Willis turning on America. They the type to put a bullet in you even though your hands is up. So this case.
Oh, that's very interesting. So they're just flipping that back onto them, saying like, hey, you're the kind that'll put a bullet in you if your hands are up. Because, I mean, if he's talking about the like Michael Brown thing, like, my man, you are late to the class. Because that dude, that whole hands up, don't shoot thing just didn't even happen the way that they tried to say it happened. But if he was doing what I thought he was and just flipping that back onto them, then that's brilliant. That's what I thought was going on.
Yeah, that's. Hang on. What is this? Echo seems to be showing up when there is a video on the screen. It comes and goes. Yeah, Harbor, that might be either latency because we're running 2 streams basically going to the same place. It could be limitations also with our stream provider. I don't know. I'm just taking stabs in the dark here, but we'll work out the bugs at some point. But right now, this seems to be working out for everybody. Buzzacino.
Is coming to running. What a time to be alive. The judges and the jury, Fannie Willis turning on America. They the type to put a bullet in you even though your hands is up. This case is looking like Andrew Tate. They locking us up for nothing. But they can't lock up Trump. He way too rich. His bands is up. Stickers on my right.
You know, the Andrew Tate thing is very interesting that he brought that up because that's just another example. Like Andrew Tate, Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Russell Brand at one point, yes. Joe Rogan at one point. It's all these people that are following a similar thread where they are like beloved by the Democrats and the liberals and the left. And then something happens and then all of a sudden they're thrown under the bus. Now I can't really say that about Andrew Tate. I don't know that he was particularly loved by the left. But he went from just like being some kickboxer guy that no one cared about that had a bunch of Bugattis. And then all of a sudden he's getting like hit with these charges with absolutely no evidence whatsoever. And then the media people are running with the allegations as if they are fact and then writing a bunch of smear pieces about these people saying, oh, well, how could you be in cahoots with this person who did this? And it's like, no, they didn't do that. These people said they did that. That's super different. And, you know, that's what we got with Trump. That's what we got with Tate. That's what we got with Musk. You know, the ADL's going after him with all that crap. And like, he didn't do anything at all. They're just projecting it onto him because he ideologically disagrees with them. And that's the only thing they have to use against him.
It's war. I'm telling you, it's all out war on the average person that just wants to be left alone. Just wants to take care of his family and wants to keep his traditions and his values, you know, that he inherited as he was taught, you know, when growing up. It's just like leave me alone, you know, and yeah. And see, all these people are starting to get this now. They're starting to get this now, and they're starting to project this now through their art, through their music, down to the areas where it's really needed because they were the ones that were mostly affected. Just like the video you did before this, okay? Latino rappers, you know, in the convertible roles. And they said it in the song. You know, I didn't vote for you the last time, but you got my vote this time because, you know, because of the whole RICO thing, right? You're one of us now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. So now everybody's getting it. They're seeing it. They're waking up. They're seeing the truth. They're seeing what's really been going on, how everybody's been fooled and everybody's been duped, okay, with all this garbage. And this was the idea from the very beginning, is to get as many heads out of the sand and give them 2 options. One hand saying, this is what you've been told your whole life right here. Okay. This is what you've been told to believe. And now we're showing you the truth. Okay, again, Matrix, red pill, blue pill. You're not in Mr. Anderson's cubicle anymore. Now you're underground in some stupid cave, and now this is what you're really. This is the real world, not that shit that you were in. That's just my opinion again.
To put a bullet in you even though your hands is up. So this case is looking like Andrew Tate. They locking us up for nothing. But they can't lock up Trump. He way too rich. His bands is up. Stickers on my right. Screaming free Trump when the gang outside. Screaming free free Trump every time I drive. Yelling free Trump till the day we die. Putting free Trump stickers on my ride. Screaming free Trump when the gang outside. Screaming free Trump every time I drive. Yelling free Trump till the day we die. Free Trump.
Yeah. Never give in. Never give up. 2024. Trump. They can try as hard as they want. The people of God will always win.
You know, I saw that they said we're in the ocean, and it showed the people in Maui like going off the land to try and survive. And I don't know if you saw the CDC commented, if you're in Maui or in one of these forest fires anywhere, don't use a mask because the smoke particles are too small and will go right through and you're not safe. So the CDC...
Those were the ones getting away from that kill box that I was telling you about on Front Street. They had no other place to go but in the water.
It's brutal. It's brutal.
Don Lindy, 50 pounds of dry dog food monthly was $38. Now it's $70. Preaching to the choir here, brother. I got 3 big-ass long coat German Shepherds. You know how much those boys eat? Yeah, I got you.
Free Trump stickers on.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it started slow and then it got a lot better. I know some songs are just so damn repetitive that even if you like the messaging, the repetition just kills you. So at the beginning, it felt like that, but then he had a ton of meat throughout the whole thing. So I thought that was definitely good. But it is funny when you see these people who try to get away from the like cultural, political environment, and then something just draws you right back in. I mean, Trump getting indicted and actually getting that mugshot brought everyone out from the woodwork to come say something about it.
I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back. I honestly think so.
Right.
Because all of his other indictments, they never released any mugshots, whether he went in and out of prisons or not. They just didn't do it. But I think, and again, it's my opinion, since Fulton County here in Georgia was such a big deal. It was such a big deal because of the videotapes of the, the ballots and suitcases under the table, the water leak, supposed water leak that happened, all of the other evidence that they have, video and stuff like that, audio, whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter. I think that left a real sticky point with a lot of people here. And this one was a big deal. So why not take it to the extreme and, put him in a jail cell or whatever, and, just take a mugshot and just release it and put it out there. And that, I think, is what broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
Because literally overnight, everybody's opinion changed. Mm-hmm. Literally. Okay, I'm going to just going through the chat here again. Don Lindy. Yeah, the dog food. Brother, I don't know about, here I can tell you, I feed mine Victor's and I feed mine Diamond also as well. There's like 2 flavors of food, and I got to do that because of one is for the boy, the other one's for the girls, and just to balance them out. And 2 bags, 70, like $140 for 2 bags, one of each. One is $70, the other one is 60. Now they're big bags, so they'll last about 45 days because they're fed twice a day and in decent size amounts. It's not like they have to scarf out of these things, but it keeps them healthy. It's good for their coats, and it really never used to be that expensive before. But then again, here we are,
Right.
and this is what we were talking about. This is more added stuff to it. Now, does anybody out there? I replied back to. Let me scroll up in the chat here real quick because they asked me a direct question. Yes, Roberta Ward. She was asking about what do we do? What do you suggest? That we to have on hand to prepare ourselves in case the power goes out or we have a natural situation, hurricane, tornado, whatever. What would be good things to have? My reply to her was long-term food, water, generator, first aid kit, shortwave radio, ham radio if you know how, and if you don't, you can study. I study for that. Fuel storage for your generator, and I am definitely going to be putting together a short video segment of what to do to prepare for natural emergencies like this, right? Or any emergency for that matter. What is critical? What should you have on hand? What materials do you need to get tips from, read from? And a lot of this stuff, believe it or not, is stuff that you can pick up at your local lumber store. Okay. At your local, your Lowe's or your Home Depots or whatever. And this is DIY, right? Get yourself a good Ranger survival book. I've got numerous ones that teach you all these things, right? DIY. You could make a lot of this stuff yourself. Any of you that are concerned with EMPs, that kind of thing, and I'm just going to go here really quick and just touch on that. My take on EMPs. Look, EMPs, the big catastrophic ones that are dropped from the sky that cover a large umbrella of an area, if you will. If it ever comes to that point, that kind of an attack, nukes will be involved. I'm just telling you right now. Those are not the ones that you need to be concerned with because the nuke card is bad for business for everybody. So get that out of your head. We're not going that route. I don't see anybody going that route because, like I said, it's bad for business. Nobody wants it, right? Everybody wants to stay making dinero, right? What I am going to go with, again, possibility, probability in my book, my opinion, is what they call a briefcase or suitcase EMP, a backpack EMP, something that's on a smaller scale that is tactically directed, okay, at a specific target, a town, a city, some smaller geographical type of area. That is more probable than something on that scale, especially if you want to attack one of our 9 electrical grid generating major stations. Take one of those out, just one of those areas, that will affect a large area. The sad part about that is, in order for you to replenish those transformers or those generators, I think there's only one facility that still makes them here, but everything else comes from China. And they take a long time to make, and they are extremely expensive. And then you have to account for transportation time also as well, because they are huge. They have to be moved by cranes. These things are not small. They're very, very large. And it's a task to get those from point A to point B. Okay. Be more concerned about that type of a scenario than as far as one of the, atmospheric type of EMPs. Now, there are websites. There is a website out there. Let me just bring this up real quick because everybody asks me about this all the time. Let me just bring it up here real quick. No, Oh God, that's not the site that I want to bring up. Anyhow, I think that went straight to China. Nope. Anyhow, I'll look it up later and I'll find it. But it's EMP something or other. It's a website that's out there, and they basically manufacture small devices that you can attach to your fuse box at home to protect all the wiring and stuff in your house from an EMP pulse. They also make them for your cars, for your vehicles. In my opinion, okay, I would probably focus more if I had to make that kind of an investment. I would probably do it more for vehicles than I would for a home. Why is that? Because I've never tried the product. I've never tested it. I can't say because I can't call up, my EMP 800 number and say, hey, man, can you test my house and see if the shit works that I just bought to protect it? Right? Can't do that. So if the power goes out, regardless, your EMP is worthless. You understand what I'm saying? So don't put your money into the house. Don't do it unless you want to. I would much rather get some Faraday boxes, okay, that you can make, from regular ammo cans. Okay, there's YouTube videos out there that are very inexpensive. They're very cheap and they're effective. You can put your electronic devices in these ammo cans, okay, and use them as Faraday bags, right? Instead of spending a couple $100 on Faraday bags. Other thing that you can do is if you want an EMP device, okay, especially if you drive a Tesla, a hybrid, or any post computerized vehicles, okay, because not everybody drives a 1972, Ford F-100 that has no electronics in it whatsoever other than a distributor cap. Just a good pointer. Good tip, all right? If you drive something that has a computer in it, regardless of what year it is, I would rather put an EMP protection on that vehicle. In the event that a tactical one is used and it does affect your area and your car, all right, at least you got something that's protected so you can get the hell out of Dodge. Because if you ever do need to leave, you don't want to walk out. Trust me. You'd rather drive out. So, and again, this is just common sense stuff. These are things that you can look at. Again, I am going to put together a segment on this. I think it's going to be useful information on books that you can read, things that you should have at the ready that won't break the bank, that's inexpensive, to help you weather out a storm in case, weather happens to be the issue, power outage happens to be the issue, in case you have some sort of an emergency where it's like, crap, I can't leave my house, I can't go to the grocery store, I can't do anything, so I need to hang out here, for 3 weeks, right? So I'll do that too. I'll put something together and I'll put that out there. All right, let's see. Oh, sorry, I kind of lost track here in the chat. Jeff, chime in, bro. Come on, I'm good, by the way. So you tell me. I got about maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Okay, I have probably about the same. So I'm good with that. So
how are you liking this, by the way, guys? Maybe in Jeff's chat, chime in, because I told the guys earlier, Jeff, that on as far as the website is concerned, I want to do live streams on Tuesdays from 8:30 to 10,
right?
To talk about other stuff, other topics, and then Sundays from 2 until 5 or 5:30, we can link studios and do live streams here.
Right.
How do you guys like that? You guys good with that? When you can, just drop a comment, because
throw in the comments. I definitely want to know what you guys feel about that as a more regular thing. Armando finally got the channel up and running, or the website up and running, so it's like all out now. Can't stop this man.
Yeah, if I could only get my chat box to work, that would be great. But I'll leave that one alone. I got Discord. I'll get by with that.
Yeah, Discord. I mean, there's so many people that use Discord in lieu of chat apps inside of different things. It's really pretty common. As long as you don't get your Discord, axed, then you're good.
Roberta Ward is like, perhaps incorporate all of this in your channel. Again, like I said, the idea here, Roberta, is if the conversation here on YouTube, gets to the point where it actually disturbs their community guidelines, then I'll cut it and we'll move the stream over to the website and we'll just, dive down deeper holes over there. But the problem is that we have a lot of investment and a lot of time investment also as well, and a larger reach with you guys here on YouTube, right? Because you don't pay to be here, and it's beneficial more to you guys than it may be having to go over to the website, for that matter. Because even though it's just $1.99 a month, I get it. Times are really sucky right now for a lot of people, and that can make a difference, and I respect that, and I don't want to disturb that whatsoever. So again, it's about trying to reach as many people, helping as many people as possible, getting as many heads out of the sand as possible to let them know, make them aware of what's going on and what's happening. And this is one of the reasons why we made a decision to go this route. Okay, so. And again, can you imagine if we happen to go into some sort of situation where we have to be locked down and you can't be out in the street again, right?
Right.
I want to keep the lives going, right? So what a better way to do it than to link up studios and figure out all these little tiny minor bugs, which we will. We'll figure them out. We'll get them sorted out, right? And hang out here, right? I mean, I don't know. I just think it's pretty cool.
Kai Su said, what happened to Thursdays on Unchained?
Well, I asked that Tuesdays or Thursdays, guys, which one preferably. I mean, it doesn't have to be just Tuesdays religiously. I could always swap it over and go to Thursdays, but it's not going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's going to be one or the other, right? So it could be a Tuesday, could be a Thursday, whatever's more convenient for you guys out there. Just let me know. You got to communicate. You got to tell me what works, because I get it. Sometimes, Tuesdays for some people is jacked up. Sometimes Thursdays for some people is jacked up. So the idea is to get us as unjacked as possible, right? But
Yes.
Sundays, 2 p.m. to 5:30, we'll be here. And, we're just going to do YouTube here. And like I said, if the conversation needs to go get detoured over to the website, that's what's going to happen, right? Because we don't need any strikes. We don't need any, any violations of their community guidelines or standards here. I know y'all can understand that. But it doesn't religiously, it's not set to, Tuesday, to one day of the week, but it's not going to be 2 days a week anymore. And the reason why I said that earlier was because of the fact that I only have 10 hours a month of storage and stream space on the website until the platform grows and I have some more income coming in, and then I can go to the unlimited plan. And then, guess what? Then I got unlimited storage and I have unlimited streaming, and we can hang out there for hours. And I could care less. I'd rather be here than sitting on the living room, but whatever. That's where I'm at. So you guys tell me. So
Now, Armando, a little Q&A, just a question. What are you going to be posting as like regular content on the YouTube channel that you got?
YouTube channel is going to stay, it's going to stay true to its roots. Okay. On the YouTube channel. Okay. It's going to be anything that is any topic or news items that are Second Amendment related. And there's a lot I got to catch up on that to go over, because things are happening behind the scenes and in the background that most people out there are completely and totally unaware of. Here's the good news. SCOTUS has been dealing the evildoers major blows when it comes to the Second Amendment. They really are. But you're not going to hear about any news of this reported anywhere at all. Trust me, you're not. All right. This is stuff that you need to dig for and you need to find out. But there are cases being heard on a daily basis, but it is good. So I need to cover some of that. The next thing that I'm going to be doing, obviously, is going to be gear reviews, all types of gear reviews. Okay, I'm going to continue doing that. And that's going to be pretty much it, other than these live streams. So that's it. Everything else is going to go over to the website.
Okay, and then I'm just waiting for your ridiculous custom jobs and to pop up in one of these shorts one of these days.
Actually, you know what? The last one that I did, I could not monetize it because they hit me for ad sensitivity when there was really no material in there whatsoever that justified the reason why they hit me with that. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. So you may not see customs on here again. You just may see regular reviews, and customs may wind up going over on the website. I don't know. We'll have to play it by ear.
That's true. You can just load it down. I'd considered starting to make some shorts that are just funny, like funny skit type shit. You know what I mean?
You do that already. You have a Apocalypse Jeff, right? Edit Jeff, and then you have the monkey suit Jeff.
It's true. But yeah, I've just been thinking about making videos that are just shorts of that. I also might just post funny long form skit videos just because I can do whatever I want.
There you go.
But
funny
it's been
stuff
a very
is good. Oh my God. Let me go. What?
What are you looking at?
Watch. There's like so many. Hang on, man. Let me get caught up here. Electronic surgery battery be affected. Okay. 80s cars. Yeah. Yep. That's right. The good old 80s, man. Let me fix my mic here so I can watch the screen. I'm good for another 30. Thank you, Harbor. Awesome. If a microchip isn't connected to a power source, is it still anything electronic, dude? Microchips, anything that is chip, battery, anything that's got any electromagnetic energy in it is done, is dead, is gone. Yes, there you go. See, Dagnar, thank you for that. At Steven, it says, since EMPs are free air. Okay. Zenovar, love the schedule idea. Okay, so there's one that's up for Tuesdays. And like I said, guys, it's not ironclad. If the majority of you, actually, let's take a poll, right? Just all of you that are here, or you can email me. That's cool too. Let's just take a poll. What days do you prefer, Tuesdays or Thursdays? I can't do both. It's either Tuesdays or Thursdays, 8:30 to 10 p.m. Eastern, and Sundays here from 2 p.m. in the afternoon until 5:30. Okay. So let me know on that. What works better for you? Roberta, perhaps incorporate all of this into your channel. No, I can't incorporate all of this into the channel, Roberta, because unfortunately then I couldn't do it, because then nobody would go to the website. Everybody would come here expecting to get the same material that I provide on the website, and just come here. Sandovar, I like Discord better for the chat, honestly. Okay, well, I'm still going to stick to Discord on the website chat, so you don't have to worry about that. Here, I'm going to use this because, I don't know, it's easier for everybody.
It's integrated already.
To it.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's already
It's
integrated here. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's already proven. Steven, it's a toss-up. It can affect it even if not connected to a power source, more likely. It will not. Okay, Roberto. Which days again, Roberto? Okay, so Tuesdays or Thursdays. Okay, Tuesdays or Thursday, depending on popular demand. You know, those that want Tuesdays, I can do Tuesdays, and those that want Thursdays, I can do Thursdays, but I will not do both. Okay, I will not do both. I can't. It's not that I don't want to, it's that I can't do it. And right now, it's Tuesdays is what I got picked, but I can always change it. It's all up to you guys. You guys have to let me know what works best. Thank you for the watchful eye, Harbor. Appreciate that on the chat. Yep, absolutely. Just going down the line. You're welcome, Roberta. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Dagnar D pricing is why I use tin foil at Harbor. There you go. Are you be willing to share what the unlimited plan is per month for you? Are you willing to share what the unlimited plan is for you? Are you trying to ask me what my profit is off of the unlimited plan on the website? $1.99? Okay. Why not? A little under $1. Yeah, it's like a little under $1 after expenses. Again, if you think it's for the money, it's not. It's just to pay the bills for the website to maintain it because, like I've mentioned before, the truth should not have a price tag on it. But there are maintenance costs. There just are.
I said, no, what is the price would be for you to upgrade to unlimited? We're talking about for your streaming capability.
If I upgrade to unlimited capabilities, the upfront for the year is anywhere between $550 to $600. Okay, in one lump sum.
Wow.
To pay for the entire year. The monthlies are higher than that. Okay. I'm just not ready to go there. I can't, because you got to think about it. I don't have any sponsorships right now. I don't have the amount of subscribers, to make an impact on the here on YouTube. Not yet. I don't have enough signups over on the website. So basically everything, my entire operation that you see here, studio equipment, lighting, sound, video, the whole thing, everything, the website, all of this is funded out of my pocket. Because again, I have no sponsorships whatsoever. None, zero. Everything is funded out of my pocket. And I got a mortgage. I got three 4-legged puppies. I got bills, man. I got shit to take care of. I mean, but so this, yeah, that technically all of this is out of my pocket.
And that was also part of why we wanted to do some of the YouTube stuff, because Armando is monetized on YouTube. So getting some streams monetized, getting some videos monetized, and then having channel members and super chats and super thanks and all of that stuff. People don't have to already be signed up for the website and paying to have the opportunity to support Armando. So it's a cool way to use that, that in that you have. I saw somebody posted, "Are you anti-Rumble?" There it is. Faithless, are you anti-Rumble? I'm not.
Actually, I'm starting to put stuff out there on Rumble too, but I am not going to go to Rumble full time. I don't have all right. I don't have a personal issue with Rumble. I just don't like who they're tied to. And I'll leave it right there. I can't talk about that here anymore. I just don't like who they're tied to, and I know who they're tied to, and no, thank you.
Yeah, my gripe with Rumble is just that it's so freaking clunky to make streams. Because like with StreamYard or with Streamlabs, I can click go live and then it just picks up where it left off and goes live on my YouTube and Facebook. And when I was doing Kick for a little while, Kick was super easy. But with Rumble, they want you to go in and go screen by screen by screen by screen and fill everything in. And then it changes the RTMP settings every damn stream, and you have to fill that in again. So it's just a pain in the ass. And I'm just like, dude, there's so many of these services who have figured this out. Why has Rumble not figured out how to make it really easy to just go live? So it's a lot of work. And at the moment, I have 385 followers on Rumble. And I have as much, if not more, content on Rumble than I have on YouTube. So it's frustrating that the viewership and the followers are tiny compared to YouTube for a new person. So
That's
I'm
true.
not trying to shit on them. I mean, they're more or less free speech and haven't, kicked a lot of people off. A lot of people have retreated to Rumble, but damn it, brand new people being discovered on Rumble is a tough one.
Yeah, it really is. Harbor's here commenting on that also as well. Xanabar. Yeah, no, it's okay, man. Look, I'm very open. I have no problem telling people out there or disclosing how much does Armando make profit off his, $1.99 on this. I don't care. I really, really don't. It's less than a fucking buck. It just is. Yeah, and it costs like $600 a year to get the shit unlimited. I'll get there at some point. It's a process. My audience is what's important to me. What's important to me is that everybody that comes here and listens to my ass, okay, and my rants gets honest information. That's my fight. That's my pledge. That's my deal. That's it. That is it. Trust me. I could be doing other things right now, but I prefer to be here. I prefer to be here hanging out with you guys. Seriously. That's just the way it goes. Then Xanabar. Okay. Okay, got you. Ouch, that's high. Yeah, it is high. Thinking if you had like a donation jar type thing. Okay, so here on YouTube, obviously I do. On the website, okay, there is at the bottom of the page, if you go to the website, on the Unchained website, and you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you're going to see a big yellow button that says donate. Okay, and it's not like a membership or a level or anything like that. No, you go there and you donate whatever you want to, if you choose to. And if you don't, that's fine too. I'm just saying it's there if you want to use it. And if you do, I'd appreciate it. Awesome. And, maybe it's helping to get me over to the unlimited plan for the site, at some point. That will happen. It's just a matter of time. I just can't, my budget that I have, for everything to run my household, personal life and stuff like that. I also do have a budget for the studio, for here, YouTube time, website time, and I have to manage that budget. Okay. And when I go out of budget, then it's a problem, right? Then I gotta, race back. And I'm going to be honest with you. You guys that know, websites are not cheap. They're not. I'm sorry. I don't care what platform you use. Okay,
No.
There is no A to Z solution packaged up in a website. They require tweaking and they require additional hands-on help. And whenever you have to hire a programmer or something like that to come in and help you with your website, you got to pay them too. You know what I mean? So
Now, Armando, on your PewPewNationTV page, in the links, you have Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon and the Discord and Facebook and your Instagram. Are you intentionally not putting the Unchained site on there, or have you just not gotten around to it yet?
I have not gotten around to it, but the Unchained site does have links towards the bottom near the donate button, obviously, of all the socials.
Oh, no, I was saying from YouTube to Unchained.
No, I haven't got. See, that's another. It's on my to-do list, man.
Okay.
It's on my to-do list.
That's totally cool. But yeah, that would definitely be good, because I send people to you and then we're.
Yep, we can do that. But I don't know, man. It's work in progress. Just know that it's like I'm not sitting around just thinking, oh, what can I talk about on Tuesday? Gee, I don't know. Trust me, there is a pile of stuff, right? I'm looking at it right now on my bench over here of stuff that are in the works that I want to bring, and stuff that I want to talk about, and other things behind the scenes that I need to do. There's just not enough hours in the day.
Yeah.
There's just not enough hours in the day. I got a full-time job. I got a day job. It's a big boy job. It's stressing me out. It's damn near killing me. I can't wait to get the hell out of there. Right? But that is what I use to fund this where I'm at right now. That's one of the budgets. And until I can get this thing off the ground and up where it needs to be, keeping costs down and stuff like that, it is what it is, right? It just is what it is. But my thing is, I just want to get it out there. I would rather be behind the microphone on camera talking to you guys and just mixing it up and just bringing you stuff that, that's important, that's pertinent,
Right.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Where I'm at.
Well, that's great. Well, I was probably going to roll out. We're getting up there.
Yeah, we are. I think I'm going to roll out too. So if you guys have any questions that I can answer for you or any help, the best place to find me is on Discord, on Discord for PewPewNTV. That's the Discord server. Hit me up over there. And if I don't reply back to you in a nanosecond, give me some time because I'm probably occupied with something, but I eventually do answer everybody, or at least I try to, in a reasonable amount of time. Outside of that, make sure you hit Jeff up. He's got twins on the way. Give him a lot of love, a lot of support over there. We will be doing some more stuff over here. Like I said, Vatican Assassins is now available for you out there. Harbor has pitched in and have given you basically a freebie here on that. Website members, you can just go and download it over there. I mean, that's what it's there for. Because my goal is in October, I am going to launch a start date for going over Vatican Assassins from point A to the very end. And hopefully, if we're lucky enough, I can get the Ghost back in here in October at some point, because he's got a wealth of knowledge, especially when it comes to these items. And I'd love to have him back on, just as another collaborator. All right. So with that, thank you guys for being here. Thanks for checking in today. I am going to set something up for our next one, which is going to be on the website this coming Tuesday. Topic of discussion. I won't disclose it. I'll see you there, but it's going to be good. Jeff,
All right.
Get us out of here, brother.
Yeah, I'll see you guys. I got tomorrow, 4 p.m. We're going to have the Daily Show, episode 6. Ton of stuff to go over. We'll reiterate and go a little deeper into some stuff we mentioned today, but there is an unbelievable amount of news going on. So while we were doing this, I uploaded the new outro credits. So I will play that as we leave. Because, broke 100 channel members. Love you guys. And this is going to drop as a members-only video because there's like 4 or 5 things to edit from it. But honestly, it's just getting away from me. I don't have enough time, enough hours of the day to edit everything from every stream. So the members only are just going to get a lot of bonus material. The less I edit, the more the channel members get when you just rewatch stuff. So kind of works out for you guys. But thank you, Armando. Really cool linking up. We will chat soon.
All right, guys. As always, keep your head on the swivel, keep your powder dry. And most of all, God bless. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.